Hello. Sky, I need help. What's up, buddy? It's 1 a.m. and you're playing Celeste? I have the solution. Have you tried playing Factorio instead? I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna check in the viewer list. Because I see in the Mesaka Discord there's 2 people playing Factorio. And that Discord call is calling to me like the damn Green Goblin mask. Because guess what game I was playing before I went live today? It was Factorio. In fact, it's running in the background right now. Thankfully, I don't own it. I wish I lived your life. I really did. Like, when the rapture happens and they're like, the mark of the devil was playing Factorio, I'm like, ah, fuck, that makes so much sense. You got me. Ah. Well, should have seen that coming. My bad, y'all. Run it back in the next one. Me and the rest of the engineers building like a sick-ass train network in hell. I know what would happen if I were to play it. It's fucking me up. Like, no, god damn it, you are here. Hello, Mesaka. Mesaka, how's the Factorio going in the Discord? I want to join that call so bad. I have to make a video game and I only have 2 days left to do it. But if I didn't have 2 days left to do it, I know where I would be right now. Oh, I just want to play Factorio. You know the fucked up thing is though? I never want to continue playing Factorio on a save I already started. I'm a freak. I just want to start a new Factorio every time I open that game. And I don't know why. Because I'm going to do it all again, but I'm going to do it right this time, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm never getting fast delivery. It's okay. I honestly, once the game jam is done, I might start streaming Factorio in the morning and try to go for fast delivery. You have to beat the whole game in 40 hours. I've never even been to Aquilo. So I don't even know what goes on out there. I'm assuming just nothing. You're just cold or something. I don't know. Okay. I think, by the way, you're supposed to go novice. You definitely go novice to Volcanus. That much is extremely clear to me. But I kind of think you go Gleba second. I think I might be a freak that goes Gleba second, you know? Because the biolabs are just so sick. Oh, you make 60 SPM? Yeah, guess what, idiot? Now you make 1,000 SPM. I don't even fucking do anything. It's cold up there. You need to heat everything on Aquilo. Is the solution to just bring a nuclear reactor with you, just for like fun? Or do you just mostly use heating towers? Actually, I have no idea. My only thing is Gleba is so much easier with the big ass like electric railgun things. Not railguns, the like Fulgora electric. You literally just pop them down. It's fine. Heat pipes, tons of heat pipes. Oh shit. Yo, heat pipes are kind of expensive though. It takes a ton of copper. But then again, like heat pipes and concrete. All right. I mean, I already got a base on what's it called, Volcanus. You know, I'll just bring up a whole bunch of heat pipes and concrete, pull it right over. You know, not a big deal. I don't know. Oh, is this a new song? It is 2026. When did it come out? March 29th? Okay, so it's not the newest thing ever. I kind of fuck with it though. I'm loving all of the English Vocaloid producers. We're in like a renaissance of Vocaloid, I swear. Like the 14-year-old kids have found like the remnants of civilization that was like the Vocaloid phase of 2007 to like 2012. And it's literally like every kid has a MacBook now and a DAW. Not DAW, what am I thinking of? DAW? Yeah, DAW. And a copy of a pirated copy of like Vocaloid 9 or something. It's awesome. I'm just assuming, maybe that's a bad assumption. I assume anyone that makes Vocaloid music is younger than me. Or like 20 years older than me. There's no one my age making Vocaloid music. We are simply the listeners. Maybe that's a bad assumption, I don't know. I just want to play Factorio. I can't, I have to make a video game. I have to make a video game. We have to continue making the video game. I should probably pull it up. Oh, I want to join the Discord call so bad. I can see from the preview, I know where Mesaka is right now. Alright, minimizing Discord, I must remove temptation. Fine, I'll make a video game. Really forcing my hand here. Alright, I opened the game today. Did everything crash like it did yesterday? No, we actually have a video game. Alright, sick. Yeah, dude. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. You're not supposed to see that. Where am I? I don't exist. Hold up. Why is my thing not working? Y'all, I'm not here? Question mark? Let me restart the software. There's no Sky Gray. Where's the Sky Gray? Restart it. Oh, we're here now. I'm backwards. Does it show up backwards in OBS? Ah, there I am. Nice. Do we have to make a game? Can't we play Factorio instead? Get out of here. You are cursing the stream. Don't do this to me. Alright. Alright, we have a video game. We have a video game. Reports are coming in. It might even be playable. Might. I don't really remember where we left off. I think we left off trying to get the computer to work and stuff. Also, most of the hotkeys don't work. Also, the dwarf isn't animated, I'm just realizing. Let me ask TX if that's even remotely possible. At TX. Is it remotely possible to get the dwarf to have a walking animation? Just like 2 frames. I'm gonna ask. If not, it's a game jam game. I am perfectly fine to have our guy just like slide around like a damn stone. That's completely fine. I'm 100% okay with that. I realized something with game jam games. A couple things actually. One, I no longer care what the voting means. Hydrate, thank you. And 2, I'm mostly just doing this for me. So, if it's a little unpolished by the time the game rolls around, I'm completely fine with that. Okay, what would be the best thing for us to do today? I think the best thing for us to do today, there's lots of things that we need to like go around and kind of fix. I'm actually opening Obsidian because I have lots of things I need to make a new folder. We're gonna call this Dwarf Brewing Co. Make a new note in the new folder. There you go. And we're gonna call this Stuff Left to Do. Number one thing I want to fix hitboxes. Why am I doing it like number? Fix tool hitbox. Fix interact hitboxes. Interact. The urge to just like type a user story on this, by the way, is criminal. Yeah. Fix sprite layering. It's another thing. Animate the dwarf character. Realign customer dwarfs. Day countdown. New beer recipes per day. Upgrades purchasable at computer. So this will be things like the cask, more dirt piles, more tilt, more soil piles. More barrel. What do we call? Yeah, barrels, kegs, more kegs, more casks, more soil tiles, more kegs. So I said day countdown. UI at top of screen for information. Stuff like that is probably where I'm going with most of this. I think the number one thing I want to do is fix the computer. Is that's like the last part of the game that looks like just doesn't even work at all. Why did it highlight kegs? Is there a hotkey for highlight thing in Obsidian? I did not know that. Okay. So can purchase seeds. I want to fix UI scale for seeds. Because if you look in the game right now, they're really tiny and they're kind of hard to see. I want to scale these up a bunch. One other thing I want to do is fix grape and strawberries looking too similar. That's another issue. Okay. To make the game like functional though, right now you have to cheat and hit L to get seeds, which is not particularly optimal. So I think what I want to do first is get this thing working. So we have to like fix this whole menu. And maybe if someone has time, we can get UI for the computer. UI for Dwarven. All right, so let's do that first. This is our little menu thing. So we need like a selection box of like what we're currently highlighting on, and then like an X to buy the thing. Because you can like spend the money. Oh, the inventory breaks. I forgot about that. Inventory breaks when to full. Do I want to have anything more than the hotbar though? Well, the game is like broken. Maybe if we have time, we can make like a full inventory. But like we don't really. You don't super need that, I guess. Does that mean you could like lose the game if you have too many seeds in your inventory because you couldn't like plant stuff? Yeah, it does. That's not great. You shouldn't be able to like lose the game. That doesn't seem very good. Well, lose the game by having too many seeds in your inventory. Technically speaking, that's solved by having everything stack. Isn't there would be how many items total? No, it's too many. Maybe we should give you like an inventory. We need to fix the hotbar PC controls. Right now you can only use a controller, which is a bit of an issue as well. All right, well, one problem at a time. Let's get the UI working. Like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. This is the computer menu. And we sort of already have like a thing that shows you a thing you can buy, which is good. We need to like prefab it and then put this in like a grid container, basically. How many seeds do we have? 4 types of seeds. So actually we don't even need a grid container because there's only so many seeds. This VBox container is the whole thing. This is the tab container. This is the shop items. This is a margin container. This will probably be like the tab you're looking at. So this will be the seeds tab. Like this. This is now a grid container. Like I said, that does not need to necessarily be a grid container. It can be an HBox. Okay, so let's go all the way. Start from the bottom here. This Atlas texture is wrong. We're gonna say quick load the sprite sheet. And the region you're gonna load is the seeds, and I don't remember where the seeds are in this thing actually. I think it's row 2. I meant row 3. Yeah. So now you can see the seed in the inventory. I assume in game that's gonna look hella tiny though. How does it? Okay, now that's confusing me. How does this size look okay, but the size in the inventory is smaller? It's the same UI scale. Okay, that's kind of tripping me. Wait, what? What's your transform? Oh, because it's 64 by 64. Oh. Well, it's 63 by 60. What's the margins here? Size is 99 by 85. That's kind of awkward, no? Okay, well, let's like I said, let's build this from the bottom part out. So if I want this to be 64 by 64, how big do I want this thing to be? That's up to me. It doesn't really matter. So let's say 64 plus 20 px padding on both sides, and this can be 64 plus how much on the y? Let's say 10. So this is 64 plus 10. Then we go to the margins. I'm not really, no offense. Margin left, I said is 10. 5. 10, 5. That doesn't seem quite right to me. That seems right to me. What's happened here? What's your transform? Oh, you have a weird transform going on, huh? What's your transform? 179. Oh, you're also weird. We got to build this shit from the ground up, I think. I fear. Probably. You're probably the... Yeah, you have a custom minimum size. Let's just say you're 200 by 200. You don't seem 200 by 200. You look like a rectangle. All right, like I said, we're just going to rebuild the whole thing. Change type. This is a VBox. I'm in an H box. How do I always get that backwards? This is an H box. Oh, because if I do H box, you fill out the whole thing. I understand now. And we don't like that. Grid container. And that's what's setting the Y value. So your actual transform is going to be like way bigger, right? Yeah, it's 420. Is that the way I want to do this? Part of me is like, there's only 4 things you can buy in both cases, so like, you might as well, I mean, you got the space, you might as well fill it. Yeah, I know, you got it, corruption. What is it? What's the Fairly Odd Parents thing? Green shake, lava snake, some shit like that. Okay. Let me just think about what I actually want this to look like. So we have like something like this. Is there 4 upgrades? So there's soil, there's keg, there's cask. I guess there's only 3 upgrades. There's basically 2 ways we get. So we could have it either like this, and then we just have like a bunch of white space. So this is like hops seeds. And then there'd just be like this blank space down here, and that feels kind of weird. We could shrink the UI a whole lot too, actually, now that I think about it. Like, we don't need this full box to pop up every time if we're not using the whole thing. We literally could just be like, shrink that shit, dude. Who controls like the actual size of all this? Oh, it's based on the items of the children. So if we would actually shrink you down. I think you have a you have a minimum size, probably? You don't have a minimum size at all, huh? Alright, well, there's a margin container then somewhere. You're the thing, right? Yeah, you're the thing that controls all this. Okay, so I'm gonna say just squish this stuff down quite a bit, quite considerably. Something weird is happening though, where my UI is bleeding out from underneath the elements that are underneath it. That is not quite what I want to happen. Let me think about it this way. I want these boxes to be, let's say 100 by 250. What does 100 by 250 look like? What are you right now? You're mostly just a rectangle, to be honest with you. What about you? What are you? Go minimum size here and just see what it looks like. Oh, 100 is too small. All right, let's do like 200 by 250. Oh, I was like 200 by 200 looks fine. I'm just fairly convinced that that's not a square. That is in fact a rectangle. But if you say it's, if you say you're a square, all right, fair enough. I think this is probably the best then. So let's say 200 by 200. 200 by 200. And then we need this spot for the tab. So some hotkeys being pressed. And so maybe like another 200. Just make everything nice and maybe like 100. Like 150. So we have this bit be 150, and then these are 200 by 200. If these are 200, yo, what's up, psychedelic kid? If these are 200, including any like weird frills we want to add to it. Well, the thing is like this box needs spacing too. We can worry about that later. Is there spacing between these 2 elements? Let's say no, because we can include it in... fuck it, why not? Let's just say 100. So 150 plus 200 plus 10 is 360. Okay. So you're the thing that controls all this. Your transform is what? 1200 by 800. I said we want 360 reserve, so let me just pull out the old calculator here. 800 minus 360 is 440 divided by 2, 220. Margin. So we're gonna say margin top 220, margin bottom 220. And now we have this nice little menu. Cool. All right. Now we're gonna go to this thing. So this is the title container. Minimum size. I said 150. Thank God for calculators. Real. That's why I got a degree in fake math. have I ever told the story about how my degree made me angry because everyone that didn't know anything about math was like, ew, a math degree, and everyone that did know anything about math was like, ew, not a pure math degree? Come on, man. No one's fucking with me. This sucks. Okay, what are your minimum size is probably cooked as hell. Yeah. 200, please. So the menu looks like this now. And honestly, I say that looks pretty good. You know, does that look better? Okay, so the tab is 150. The shop is 200. By my calculations, everything should fit within this box, and yet, for some reason, it doesn't. What do you hate? Why are you being weird about this, huh? Yeah, it's 360. That makes sense to me. Why are you being weird about it, huh? Hey, have you ever tried filling your parent content? What the fuck? Minimum. Okay, what's your transform? Why the fuck are you 380? Go to 360, you nerd. Something has a minimum size. What? Is it you? Grid container. Yeah, it's you. Oh, Blossom spotted. You're a margin container. I need to set one of you just needs to have a minimum size of nothing, and then everything will line up. Not quite. Minimum size. Become nothing. Okay, that's good now. Okay, so how is... No. Something has gone terribly wrong. There we go. Yeah, okay, everything is fixed. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe my calculations are off. I've never been wrong before. Don't fact check me on that. Yeah, it's shop time. A rectangle is a stretched out sideways square. You're saying a rectangle is a square. I'm gonna have to say not quite there, buddy, but a square is a rectangle. I'll give you that one. Not all insects are butterflies type shit. But, I mean, do I gotta say the corollary? You probably already know. I don't gotta explain it to you. Dude, I love this song so much. So you're good. You're good. You're not good. Why aren't you good? Why aren't you good? I specifically requested it. Your minimum size is 200? What's your separation? It's 0. How about it's 10 now? And then everyone's happy? Everyone's happy, yeah! Everything's a circle if you try hard enough? Actually. I don't know how this happened, but cool. Hey, I appreciate it very much. Okay. Now we got a grid container, except psych, we don't need a grid container anymore. I fixed that. We need a box. Now, we have the shop item. All right, so your margins are probably like fucky wucky. So I'm gonna say margins is literally don't even fucking worry about it. I got you. You have margins as well, huh? I'm gonna say don't worry about it. I got you. So now you're good. You're good. You're good. And now you, and I'm gonna say your margins. Don't worry about it. I'll fix that later. Now we have the 9 patch rects, which is the menu item. Then we have this V box. Yeah. Okay. Everything's lining up now. What confuses me is that you're not expanding to the parent element full size, and I don't understand why you're not doing that. It seems like you should do that. Because you're a margin container, you can basically... You don't have a minimum size? Isn't your minimum size determined by the parent or the child elements that have minimum sizes? Is that how margin containers work? I thought that's how they worked, yo. What? Do you not care about your children? What the hell? Okay, that's fine, I guess. I'm not telling you how to be a good parent today, I suppose. Seriously though, why does this not expand to the minimum size of its children? Just notice a child of a container? I'm aware. Yeah, what? Can you not do this? I imagine if I do this, it works, yeah? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know it worked like that, but cool. All right, so now this is all good. And you're good because you're, yeah, because you're good, because you're good. Yep, okay, everything makes sense. Sweet, so we can go minimum size here for this textured rect and say 64 by 64. Everything's about to work real well. Margin container here. Now all I have to do is set the margins on you, and you'll automatically make this nice little box for me, which is super cool. Let's not say psych, so I don't know how to respond. You mean psych? You mean the hit TV show with Sean and Gus? Talking about this show? We're talking about Psych now? Psych, yeah? Oh, this show's a heater. Straight up, I love this show. It's so good, actually. Ah. Bridge built by wolves. Okay. There's a show called Psych. Oh, and it's super good. It's a heater. Absolute banger of a show. Okay. So I can set the margins here. If I do no margins, you just get all stretchy and weird, right? Because your minimum size no longer means anything and you just don't care about anyone ever again. That's fine. Because now your actual transform, you're going to try to fill the size of the parent container. And you're only doing this because that's what I told you to do. So we learned that this has to go here, though. Because then the minimum size, yeah. Because now your minimum, no, you're still fucked. What? Someone has a minimum, someone didn't get the memo. There we go. Everything looks real nice now. Can you just tap your wand and make things happen? God, I wish. Instead, we have this cool process where I tell the computer what I think should happen. The computer relays back to me what it thought it heard from me, and then everything crashes like 15 times till I figure out I have a typo somewhere. It's this cool little game of telephone we play. Okay, so now I can add a margin to you, and everyone will be happy. So I'm gonna say some weird shit like I want this. The seed actually looks fine here, I think, because it's scaled by 2. Yeah, but I need it to be like here, obviously. And then I need to like add more stuff to the box. But image-wise, that looks pretty fine, I think. We need to do like margins on the bottom and left and everything and all the and you know. Is this the same game jam? Yerp, we have 2 days left. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I do want you to have a little bit of a margin. Well, do I? Yeah, why not? Make things look nice. Something like that, just to make it a little fancier. Now this margin container determines what? I don't actually know what this sets. This sets like the width of the whole item. No, it's the width of like the top, like the image box. All right, so I'm just gonna say 10, 10, 10, 10. That's clearly a little bit too small. But I think the shop item overall will fix that, because this is... Actually, does this even need to exist? I don't think so. Oh, it's for the V box. So actually, you don't need left-right margins. You only need top-bottom margins. Because this determines the left-right margins. So if I do like 10 here... No? This is the shop item. This is the grid container. This is the shop item margin container. Something is... We need like one more here. Maybe you go here and you'll... No, that was wrong. Well, you can't go here because that just breaks everything. You have to be here. Yeah, add one more margin container here. Go here, and then you go here. And you're gonna go in here as well. And then this determines like the space around the thing, which we actually don't need that at all. I want this to determine like the actual size of the shop item. If I do a minimum size here, you don't. How do you not have minimum size? What? Do margin containers not have a minimum size? That's not. I know that's not true. It's in the layouts. Yeah, custom. Well, that's what I was looking. Whatever, it's fine. 200 by 200. Our guy's a little stretched out. I don't know why that happened. Run it back. Take me back to where everything made sense. Okay. The thing is margin. So I can actually just do 10 like this, and it kind of just works anyways. If I set your minimum size, though, Why does it get stretched out? I want this to like pick up the slack on the minimum size. I think that's mostly just determined by the actual size of all these things, and I just have to do math. I imagine is how that works. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's fine. So if, well, how do I do this? I think the way we do this, so if we want you to be 64 by 64, which we definitely do, we need to basically fill out space until we get back to 200 by 200. So what are you right now? You're 150 by 64. Your Y is actually perfect. It's this thing that's messing it up. So we need to shrink this by minus 64, 86. We have 86 to divide between the margins here. What if I just did 43 on each of these? I'm just genuinely curious. Margin. What did I say? 43. So if I just did 43, it would go back to being in regular size. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. That's kind of what I want. The thing is, this is like too stretched out now, so I'm gonna say 15 and 15. So what's 43 minus 15? It's 28, of course. So if I said 28 here, and I said 28 here, it would go back to looking normal. Nope, not even close. You don't actually need like any of this because the spacing will be set by the container. What are we listening to? No. Good try though. Thank you for playing. All right, so what's your transform now? 114. 114 minus 64 divided by 2, 25. So you're 25 now. Good for you. Happy birthday. I need to add 25? Yeah! He's learning. Boop. Okay. That's progress. Margarine container. I can't believe it's not butter container. That's close. That's close. Now we need some text, huh? What is this? 94. 94 minus, yeah, it's just fine. Margin. Minimum size. No. Why do you hate me? 200 minus, what did I say? 94. Uh-oh. Oh, because the other thing is a margin, so it's actually 84. Hey! Not quite. Something's still off a little bit. +5 maybe? Okay, I don't understand why, but I'm not going to question it. Cool, we have a box. Struggling to reach the Celeste gender fluid. Have you tried collecting more strawberries? Alright, let's go. We need text. We need a label, sorry. This is the hops seeds. B-sides are so hard. Have you tried getting more strong? Where do you do like the yeah horizontal alignment? Center that shit, bro. Why are you like in the middle of this thing, by the way? Can you anchor to the top for me? Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's hop seeds. That's good. That's progress. We also probably need like a buy button and a price. I'm not good at UI, man. It's okay. No, you know, I don't gotta be. We need a button. That's a large button. That's a little too large for my taste. I need you like down here. And I like, nope, that breaks everything. All right, good to know. Can you just like go, can you, that doesn't help. Why are you trying to fill the parent container? I don't like that. I gotta have a margin container just for you? That's insane. You're crazy for that. And then I can just kind of listen. Yeah, go down there, go to your home, and then you know, one from the left as well. Actually, I'm gonna hit you with a 5-5 to get you off the ground a little bit, and then we'll just shrink you this way, you know, something like that. Something a little like this. There's no reason you couldn't just actually fill the entire bottom of the container and just say buy. That's probably fine. Like that. Just say purchase. Label. Price label. This should cost 1 gold. Just in case you're curious. Horizontal alignment. Center that, please. All right, well, it is a white text on a white background, but you can kind of see the principle of approximately where we're going, maybe. The thing is, like, these things have so much spacing between them. Why? Can you, like, go up to the top for me? Not quite what I was going for, but thanks. Nope, okay, all of that went terribly. Yeah, it's okay. This is looking really bad, but that's okay. Sometimes things look bad. I do want to margin like 10 and then 10. Yeah. And then are you broken? Oh, you look fine. 10 here and 10 here. Which does break everything. That's okay. We're gonna go, we have some space we can clip. You're fine, I'm not messing with you. This one we can probably clip a little bit. So if we got a minimum size, we can subtract 10, I think would get us back on track. Yeah. We once again fit the box. Is your size? I'm worried about you getting all stretched out. You're still 64 by 64, okay. Something like this. It looks so like squished now. Also, why does the margin on the, yeah, this thing is still, we need to clip 9 more pixels from this somewhere. Who can lose 9 pixels? You probably can. You seem like you'd be alright with it. Can I steal 9 pixels from you? Yeah. Yeah, I can. I think these things are like too wide now. Because what is their actual size now? If I take 10 off of each, I think it's 180 by 180. Margin. That's 180 by 180. The thing is, this isn't a grid container, so like, actually, it'll automatically get spaced, I think. But we can also do the spacing ourselves. It's okay. I'd rather we didn't, though. Separation. Oh, not negative 500. I was thinking more like 5. Okay. Size of this item is 220. Why is it 220? Oh, because it doesn't have any margins on the left right now? Right. So now it just looks like this, and the separation controls come from the grid container. Yeah, okay, okay. Marge. So bad at UI, dude. Yeah, what's your size now? Size 200 by 200. Yeah, we got there. Okay. Now you're good. You're good. You're good. If I were to say, for example, say margin here by left of 10 and right 10, everything looks pretty fine. Yeah. Okay. I need to not have this be like the worst color ever. I'm gonna try to turn it brown, I guess. Would make my life easier. I don't know, man. This one. Self-modulate. It's not quite what I was going for. What's just like a nice brown color? Give me a hex code for brown. Web safe brown hex code. Here we go. I need more like wood. That's black. That's not really what I was going for. Do you have like a wood color? Nope. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Wood hex code color. Here's a wood color palette. That's probably pretty close. This guy looks approximately fine. Let me just throw that in there. Yeah. All right. Perfect. This button is too small. This needs a minimum size, I guess, is the way to fix this. Yeah, minimum size. What are you right now? Because that's basically what I need. Transform. You're 23, huh? I'm gonna say 25, just make my life a little easier. And then if I anchor you to the top, that shit just immediately breaks. Oh, this needs to be a V-box, I guess. Yeah, this needs to be a V-box. V-box. V-box me. Not in the label. Goes in here. Now is everything broken a little bit? Yeah, don't worry about that. All right, so we got you, we got you. Listen. Transform minimum. What? Why are you so massive? If I start shrinking you down, it fills back out, right? Yeah. Yeah, how much room do we have for the actual purchase button then? About that much. Okay. So what if I do 5 here? And then I do minimum size. Why is this not working? Why does minimum not work as a way to search this pattern? That's so strange. I feel like it used to work. So strange. I think I need like a little bit more room. You don't need to be like that big. Also the spacing can be zero here. Constant separation. Yeah, none. There we go. And then here I can custom minimum size. Like this. Yeah, that looks pretty. I'm not gonna say good, but it does. It is. Fuck. God damn it. I need a little bit more room out of y'all. Are you using like this full container? Can I steal some of your margin, please? Margin on the bottom. Let's go to 5. Yeah, let's go to 5. Maybe even less, you know? Maybe even 0, you know? Just you trust the other guy not to break everything for you? Because now this isn't as cooked. Yeah! If I add a font to this game, by the way, everything immediately breaks again, which I think is extremely funny. We can go there. Okay. Is that even legible in game? No. I don't care. It works. Okay. Now, we have in here, we have this. We have the shop item. If I make a second one, it should just go right to the right of it. And it does. Oh, it's so beautiful. Why do you have a margin at the top, by the way? Get rid of that. Oh, we have a little extra room we can play with, actually. Because we don't need this or this. You're the one that's got to have that, huh? Yeah, we do. So margin container goes here, and this you go in here, and then you have a margin. And then this margin is going to be on the top for 10 pixels and on the bottom for 10 pixels. That's the way to do that, huh? Why are you messed up? You're 200 by 200. Am I bleeding over somewhere? You're supposed to be 200 by 200. That's the size we picked, so you're actually fine. So this is now 210. The seeds. You're good. You're good. You're gonna have a margin, right? You have another 10, 10? A 10? Yeah. Okay. We don't have enough room in the actual, like, menu. I think we can do this and just kind of... That? Now that's 10 px on each side? Okay. Does it still look fine in game? It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's okay. The other thing you can do is you can, in, like, here, you can do the way the spacing works. You can say center, and it'll, like, make it go to the center at least. That's good. I'm gonna delete this one because we don't need it. If I paste the second one in here, it looks fine. If I paste a third one and then a fourth one, this is approximately what it'll look like. It needs a little work, but it does technically function. The top of this thing is too big now, though, in relation to the rest. Because this will have like a label being like seeds or whatever. Buttons also don't do anything. That's okay. One problem at a time, y'all. Okay, so you're good. You're good. Shop item 2, you're good. Then we just have this one shop item. We have a little bit more room to play around with, so I'm gonna move the button down a little bit more. So where's the button? Yeah, you. Because you're good, you're good. I can increase the margin here actually a little bit. We can add this back in. That. And I guess I can do like up here. No, that's not what I need. I need your minimum size. We can just expand this out a little bit. And then I'm gonna adjust the margin on the top. Like this. Just join Celeste. Uh-oh. Something like this. You look like you're clipped a little bit, but I think that's just the rendering. Yeah. So I can walk over here, and now I can see a thing, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. I still think that the top thing is too big, so I'm gonna adjust margins a little bit. So we have the title container, and then we have the actual shop items. Which is, it's not showing me its transform, which is kind of freaking me out, but we have this. This is too big, so I'm gonna go here. What is your current size? Yeah, okay, so if I shrink this down, I say like 100, maybe 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can shrink this whole thing. So I just remove 25 so I can add 25 to you. That. And now to balance these out, this should be 23, and this should also be 20. And then everything's good. We walk over here, we have a menu. Hell yeah, brother. Is it perfect? No. Does it technically work? Yes. Okay. Now, at the start of the game, we can populate this shop item. This thing here, we need to prefab this. Attach script. This is a shop item. Do I want the shop item for hops and the shop item for upgrades to be the same sort of shop item? Yes, I do. The thing that happens when you purchase it will be different depending on the resource that it is tied to. But in every other situation, it's just displaying a thing on the screen. So, yeah. So this will be a shop item. This should be node, by the way. Change type. No, not like that. Shop item node. Attach script. This is a shop item node. And please don't put it in the scenes. It's a script. Create class name shop item node. It should technically be shop item container now that I think about it. But at export var. Do I want like a shop item resource here? Yes, I do. Shop item resource. So I need a shop item resource. This inherits resource. This is a shop item resource, like this. Class name shop item resource extends resource. We're gonna have a couple things here. Export var item sprite, the texture 2D array texture atlas texture. I meant to say. Export var cost is an int because it's always just gonna be in gold. Export var item name. The thing is, it's not always an item. So I'm not going to actually name, I'm not going to say it like this. It is an item in the shop. Like it exists as a thing that you can shop for. But the name and the sprite are not going to be necessarily the same. Okay. The thing is, like, how do I want to, if you are a item, like a seed, I need to do different logic based on if you're a seed or if you're like an upgrade. So we could have shop item resource, and then we could have two classes. There's like an item, a shop item resource. That's not good. Or a like upgrade resource, shop item upgrade. So we could have shop. What's the parent class of an item and an upgrade? Purchasable. We have a purchasable. This is a purchasable resource. Yeah, that's not how you spell that. I'll give that one more try. Purchasable resource extends resource. The name, the sprite, and the cost will come with us no matter what. And then we're going to extend this to be an item, purchasable item resource, and a purchasable upgrade resource. And then when we buy the thing in the shop, the logic will check if it's in the class item or if it's in the class upgrade. It's so simple. Of course, it's so obvious, of course. Okay. So, name is a string. Yeah. And then, like I said, we're going to name after var. Yeah, well, get over yourself. Create new script inherits from purchasable resource. You don't like that, huh? Did I spell it wrong? How do you spell purchasable? Let me Google it. It's like this. I'm so dyslexic. It all looks the same to me. Let me see if I paste this in. Does it change? It does. Is that how I spelled it originally? You're really struggling with the word purchasable? Yeah, you can expand that out to every word. Purchasable. Okay, that looks the same to me. I don't know. This will be a item resource. Oh, but don't name it like that. No. That's not how that works. Y'all, I'm really struggling here. Purchasable item resource. Like that. Yeah. And then we can say class name. I think it's like that. Yeah. Cool. All right, you're good now. Cool. Okay, we go like this. Now, in instances, we can make the stuff. So if you're an item, I can literally point to the item resource that you give me. So export var item resource is an item resource. We could go as far as to say it's even a seed, but I guess this makes it so you can buy literally any item resource, which is kind of neat. Now we need to go to instances. We're going to say create new folder, purchasable items. Then we're going to create a new resource here, and it's going to be a purchasable item resource like this, and this will be hops seeds. Hop seeds. It's actually okay to leave this as like a, because it's already classed by the fact that it's up here, so this is all good. So I can go here now, and it should let me load. Quick load. I can quick load. Hops seeds. Name is hops seeds, which actually you can inherit from the item resource. I didn't think about that. It doesn't matter. The sprite, we're gonna load an Atlas texture. We're gonna go quick load, sprite sheets. We're gonna say 64, not 6. 64, 0, 32, 32. And now we have this texture. Okay. Cost. This one's cheap. It's 1 gold. Keep thinking you're gonna say hopscotch. No hopscotch for me though. I did fuck with it when I was like, I don't know, 4 years old or something. It's piecing me up because like it really it's a lens into how boring life was before we invented like computers and stuff. Like, oh, what's this game? Okay, so you're gonna start on 1 foot and then you go to 2 feet, and then the thing is you're gonna switch back to 1 foot, and then here's what gets crazy. You're gonna go to 2 feet after that. You're like, oh my god, and then what happens? All right, you're allowed to freestyle a little bit because you don't always have to go like 1 2 1 2 1 2 ending half circle. You're allowed to go like 1 1 2 1 1 2. Like you can get fucking crazy with it. I'm just throwing it out there. Normally though, like tournament regulation, it is 1 2 1 2 1 2 half circle. I'm just throwing it out there. But the thing that pieces me up about hopscotch, if you're playing it like tournament rules, you're not supposed to just go to the end and then come back. You gotta like roll a die or like pick a square you're supposed to hit. That actually makes the game easier, dude, because then you don't have to go all the way through the 1 2 1 2 1 2 half circle. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. People got no respect for the game. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're gonna create a new resource here. Same here. You have a lot of thoughts on hopscotch. The amount of opinions I have on something is inversely proportional to how important it is in the real life. Okay, so this is blueberry seeds. Blueberry seed. I was talking to one of my friends for a long time about the Northern Lion Super Cruise. Okay, go here. 32. Nope, I'm at 64. 32. Oh, this is grape seeds, my man. Grape seeds is next. Change ya. I'm gonna. What the fuck did I just do? Oh, I looked at the resource for blueberry seeds. Take me back. Country roads. Stop it. Reset. Grape seeds. Yeah. Okay, next one. Create new resource. Item resource. Say this now. The blueberry seed. You want to overwrite it? I don't want to overwrite it. You got me. You're like my favorite dev right now? I have bad news about that. I think you just haven't had good exposure to other developers. What's the Scott Pilgrim thing? Like, that's kind of sad. Grape seeds. Go here. Create new resource. Purchasable item resource. Yeah. And now this is going to be blueberries. Seeds. Blueberry seed. Load. Favorite part about using PNG over VTuber Guy, by the way, I don't have to have a delay on when I'm saying stuff to like let the phenome detector thing catch up, so I can actually hum to the music and it doesn't sound god awful. Blueberry seeds. Sprite? I sure would love one. That's a joke, but I don't really enjoy Sprite. Sorry, I lied to everyone. I'd like to come clean about it. 64, 32, 32. Yeah, we got there. What else do you cost, huh? How much do you cost? Don't know yet. That's a good question. Would it be better to put the cost on the item resource, by the way? Because then it's oh, maybe, I don't know. Because I want to reference it in the recipe for like the value of the thing. It's okay. There's only 7 recipes. I can do it by hand. How much did these cost though? Okay, let me think about this for a second. If the hops cost 1, you get $2 for growing a hops and delivering the beer. I think the second thing that you're going to be able to purchase is grapes. So grape seeds should probably cost 3 because that's 1.5 of the thing that came before it. So if you sell 2 beers, you can make 1 grape. You can make 1 grape wine. I guess that's just called wine. All wine is grape wines, idiot. And And that's 3, and that should give you 6 when you turn it in, based on my little ruling here. So then blueberries, by my logic, should cost 9. And if you make a blueberry wine, you would get $18 dues. If you make a hops version, you get, what would that be? The base cost of that would be 10, so you'd get 20. I feel like the hops multiplier should be like 1.5. So the beer should actually be, because you have to, it's more difficult than just like the $1 extra to combine to drink. I don't fucking know, man. 1, 5, 10, 20? 1, 3, 9? I like 1, 3, 9. Hits you with the odd numbers today, you know? And that means strawberry should be 27? That's too much. How about 15? I'm a benevolent god. Resource. Purchasable item resource. We can mess with this later. Strawberry. 369. The monkey drank wine. Bars. Seeds. Strawberry seeds. They're 13. Nothing matters anymore. There's no. It's a game jam game. It's gonna be fine. Strawberry seed. Yeah, that's the one. It is annoying me that this has the name on it. So you could just reference the name of the item. Yeah, you definitely could. I think maybe I shouldn't. Like, this is all the same information that could just be on the item resource. So why am I doing it? Yeah, why am I doing it like this? I should just be able to set this and everything else just works. It just works. I'm gonna do that. Go to the purchasable item resource. No, sorry, go to the purchasable resource. Shop item, what did I call it? Shop item resource, which needs to be renamed. Purchasable resource. Like that. You don't need any of this shit. You get it from the thing that you are. Yeah, you're good. Don't, what am I doing? Get rid of all of this. Got drunk on the streetcar line. All right, you're hitting like nursery rhymes territory. All right, let's see here. So I go to this. This just says the item resource. Yeah, perfect. So if I go here, you should just have blueberries, and that's perfect. I'm happy for you. Grape, hops. Okay, perfect. Now I can go to the actual items. Item resource. I'm gonna have a cost. Cost is an int. All right, this should be value. And then when you brew a thing, I can iterate through the. Let me think. I can iterate through the values to see how much the brew to drink should cost, and it should cost like materials times 1.5 or something. I don't know. It's okay. Okay, so now if I go to the items, actually I'm gonna default this to equal 0 because most things just won't have a value. But I can do certain things like I just realized this doesn't work at all, by the way. And I should use the other way because this would only put a value on the seeds, not the actual thing that you're purchasing. So this actually doesn't work at all. That's interesting. That's a cool thing I just thought about. All right, take me back. Purchasable item resource. Well, this seed could know that its value is half of the value of the... it's not... Trust me, it's just easier this way. It has a price. Everything has a price. All right, so... Blueberry seeds. It should have a name too. It's gonna make my life easier. Yeah, it's okay. Name is string. As far as like the texture though, I want the texture to be tied in, so we can do it this way, I guess. Nah, it's gonna be easier if it has the texture here. It's okay. It is just easier to do it this way, I think, unfortunately. All right, we'll run it back through. You're already connected, so this is name, blueberry seeds, texture, atlas texture. Quick look. That, no way that works, right? No, it doesn't. 64, 64, 32, 32. But you put it back that way. Oh, and the price of blueberry seeds, like I said, is 3. I don't know why. Just, or it's gonna be 5 actually. Grape seeds. Quick load. I love this song. 64, please. That's a grape. Looks like a grape to me. Cost is 3. Strawberry seed. Uh, 96. What the, what? Yeah, perfect. That looks like strawberry seed. And your price is, so it's 135. Let's say this is 9. 7. 7. 3, 5, 1, and the other one's 7. Part of me's like you should only be able to buy seeds for drinks that are like requestable in that round. Maybe there isn't any rounds, and as the game goes on, it just gets harder and harder to grow stuff. So, well, I kind of like the prep time. I think it's easier to not do it though, and you can buy all this. The simplest version of this is you can buy the seeds all the time as the game goes on, and then as the game progresses, the like requests get harder and harder. The thing is, I want the player to have like a heads up on that it's going to get more difficult, and that's kind of hard to do if there's not like a main way to cut it. But also, I could just have a pop-up saying like, customers can now request wine, and then just you hit OK, and then the game continues on as normal. That's probably easier and better for a game jam game, to be honest. So I think I will just do that. Just be like, yeah, you're 5 seconds in, or you're like a minute in, new request, and then it just pops up, I guess. I don't know. I think that works. Is that the way I want that to work? Is that the way I want that to work? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Okay. Did I set up everything here? No, hops is still working. 64, 0, 32, 32. Nice. Okay, now I want to set up all of these things in the shop. I forgot how awful this looks. Got jump scared. Shop item node. This is the thing that's prefabbed. This is going to be the seeds. H box. Containing. Unique name, please. This we can now delete. And then in the UI, we're gonna add a thing here. Function setup seeds. Setup seed shop items. We need to import all of the different seeds that you can buy. Let's get rid of this. On ready var purchase purchasable seeds, I think. I don't know if I ever mentioned it. I might be dyslexic. I'm gonna delete this. I wonder if there's a way to grab these without. Can you grab them without the tag? Like if I just did this, does it work? No. It loads by res, and we all know how I feel about UID. All right, so we have all the seeds here. We also need the refab for the scene TSN here. I fucked up. You're not a node yet. Say branches scene. Shop item node. Yep, that's the one. Okay, now we have this. We can delete this. We're gonna grab this reference. And now we can go here. For purchasable seed, which is a purchasable item resource in purchasable seeds. We're going to say add child. We're going to create a node. So var new shop item equals shop item node dot instantiate. And then we can add this here. We're going to say new shop item dot set item purchasable seed. This doesn't actually exist yet. We need to go make that. This is the resource. Yeah, that's fine. This is going to be a what? Shop item node. Now this is the thing that needs a script. Here we go. So export var purchasable resource. Purchasable item resource. This is an on ready var actually, because you'll get it when you come into the scene, which means I can't do this until you're in the scene. I will learn from my mistakes. Okay, so we have function here, set item. Can I see you after class, please? We have a couple things we need to change here. So the label needs to be set. So we need this label. I'm going to rename it before we move it in. This is going to be the item label. We have item label. We have price label. They should just be accessed by unique name, by the way, probably. Just clean this up a little bit. So we have these two. We also have the textured rec. So this is the item sprite. Same thing here. We're going to say this. I'm going to change this actually to be name label because we already know it's an item. We have that up top. This also can just be sprite then. Okay, so we have this. We're going to delete these two, just re-import them. This. We have set item here. And an item is a purchasable item resource, which is a purchasable item resource. Actually, this is the shop node, so it's just the resource in general. Like this. So we say purchasable resource equals this guy, the thing we just imported. This. And then we're going to say the sprites equals sprite.texture equals purchasable resource dot texture. Sprite, name label dot text equals this thing dot name. And finally, the price label dot text equals this dot cost, which is an integer, so we need to do this. We're going to do that plus the word gold with a little space there. Okay, and then when we go here to the UI, we need to add the child first, and then we can set the item. So we're going to do this, add the child to the box, and then set the item. And if that works, the menu should be good to go. It exploded. Right, purchase seats doesn't work anymore. We'll do this based on the thing that you're actually trying to purchase. We also never actually call this function, but do this in the ready frame. Here we go. All right, try again. So go here. Yeah, it worked. They're in the wrong order, which is kind of funny because it should be hops, grapes, blueberries, strawberries. So I'm gonna move it around. Was it hops, grapes? I need to run the game. Middle two needs swapped. Please work. Yay! Now you can't spend your money anymore, which is a bit of an issue. But we're close. We're close. We're close. How do I want you to move around in this menu? I don't know yet. How about just use your damn mouse, you know? Why are you trying to use a controller for everything? It's disgusting. But that does work. That does work. Okay, so next we need to do like when you click this button or when you're have it selected with the controller, when you purchase that thing, it goes in your inventory. And if we do that, like the game is playable. Like literally you don't need to cheat anymore. The game is fully functional. It's not very fun and you can't upgrade anything, but the game is like, the loop is complete. We could upload this theoretically and have it get rated. Okay. Okay, I need to take a quick break and rest my voice for a moment. We have lots of time today because it's a weekend for me, so I will continue doing dev once I get back, but I do need to take a break. I apologize. Craft parkour. So I'm gonna be back in 3-5 minutes, somewhere in there. Yeah. So that you don't get bored, here's some Minecraft parkour. It's so funny to me that we've gone through this entire video. Don't fucking... Don't... You see, there's 2 fucking Factorio videos here. It's criminal, bro. What are they trying to do to me? Corruption. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna play some ads too. We're so back. Sorry it took so long. My tea took fucking forever to boil. Well, the tea didn't take that long to boil, but the water took forever to boil. I filled up my like kettle too high. So that shit, I don't know, like thermodynamically just takes longer to boil or something. I don't know. I'm not a physics guy. I don't know. Can someone disable like the second and third laws of thermodynamics real quick? They're kind of pissing me off. I don't know who's in charge of that, but if you could flip the switch, I'd appreciate it. All right, what are we working on? Oh yeah, the game doesn't work. Everything's broken and it's hopeless. That's fine. Okay, you should be able to actually buy stuff in this menu. The other thing you should be able to do is navigate it with a controller. Two of these things they're quite difficult to fix, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it. So, oh, I need to add music, sound effects. Music, sound effects. So how do I do this? I mean, obviously I can, let's wire up the purchase button first. The other way to do it is to have something selected with the controller. So actually, since the whole game works with controller better, let's just do controller first. So, no shot that just works natively. What? Wait. How the fuck? I didn't do anything. How does that work automatically? What? How? What? Does this shit? How do I? Okay, that looks cool, but like, how do I know? How do I get what it's looking at? Is that a thing? How the fuck does that work? I didn't do anything. I'm literally just moving the stick back and forth with the controller, and this is just legitimately just working. Huh? Is it like UI get focused element or something? And then I can send a clicked event? That doesn't fucking make any sense, but is that the way that it works? How do I do like get input dot get highlight get select get I don't understand what that is. It's like focused element or something. It'd be real nice if everything just fucking worked. Viewport.gui focus chain signal to keep track. Don't need to track which node has the focus. I only need the focus node at the specific moment. Get viewport, get GUI, get focus owner. Hold up. Hold up. Where's my like interact thing? So I can do get viewport. Get GUI and visual basically to track the killer's IP. Get focus owner? What the fuck is this? I'm gonna do that get parent. I don't know. So nothing right now because there's no focus. So nothing. Cannot get parent on a null value. Okay, it doesn't work. I was gonna say there's no shot that it did, so. Get focus owner. Returns the currently focused control within this viewport. If no control is focused, returns null. Within this viewport. But my viewport is the camera. No? Okay, well something has focus. How to tell what element has focus Godot. There's focus entered, focused exited. Connect to them because they just you give viewport connect UI focus change self on focus. Focus node dot node name focus node. The thing is, if I like hide the UI, and I change tabs, will that also still have a focus owner? Let's see the viewport. Control UI get focus owner. Within this viewport, if no control is focus, returns a null. So we have like this, these docks to maybe points in the right direction, but guys dragging. I didn't know that was a thing actually. That's really nice. Release focus is input handled. Mouse entered, mouse exited, push event. Can the buttons know when they are focused? Like, is that the way we? Can you know? Can you know if you're like the guy? And then you could let the UI know that you're the guy, you know? So we could do process, print, input, get viewport, dot get focus owner. I don't want to do this every frame, but it's totally fine for now. This is gonna just do nothing, nothing, nothing. If I go in here though, do you know who it is? Now there isn't a focus? What? What the fuck? It just worked one time, and then after that it's all good. It doesn't want to work anymore. What? And now there just isn't one. If I click buy, does it? Oh, I have to click into the menu first. So on menu open, if it sets a focus, I can then move the focus. Okay, with that in mind, let's redo this. So I can go here. I hit X, there's no focus, right? No. If I were to select this button, then it knows the button that's focused. Ah. So when I change tabs or whatever, all I need to do is set the focus on the first thing here, and then the controller just works natively. Aha. Aha. Okay. Okay. If I did get parent and get the margin container, I need the whole button. Or I need like the whole shop item thing. We could also put a script on the button that just says propagate this up to my dude. So you say on interact, you say get focus on. If it equals one of the shop items I have. How do I make it so that it's like a focusable element though? Because I would rather have the whole thing be the focus, not just the button. You know what I mean? So what's so special about you that you get to be focusable? Focus maybe? Focus. Ah! Oh, this is how it knows its neighbors. I did not know that that's how that worked. That's really cool. Let's get out which node it should give focus to. If the user presses the left arrow on the keyboard. You can change the keys by editing blah, blah, blah. Must be a control. This property is not set Godot will give focus to the closest control to the left of this one. That's how it works. That's so sick, actually. Next. Previous. Godot will select a best guess based on the surrounding nodes in the scene tree. That's so... I never knew about this. That's so sick, actually. Can you do UI set focus? Like, what if I set focus to this whole ass thing? Like, hang on. So if I go to main, I go to this. Can I say get viewport set focus? Is that a thing? Let me check the docs. Focus. Get focus owner, release focus, focus changed. No, I need to set it. How to set? I want to be like, you're the guy. Let's try here. Godot set focus. You might hear some slight ringing in the microphones because I haven't plugged myself into my computer. There we go. Ringing is gone now. I have plugged myself into my own computer. I am now the grounding pin. I wish I was joking. Rab focus. This is 3.2. This doesn't work. I need grab focus. Only one control can be in focus. Only the node in focus will receive events. To get focus, called grab focus. Control node loses focus when another node grabs it, or if you hide the node in focus. So I can do grab focus. Aha! So I can say new shop item. Grab focus. Give me it. This will mean that as I'm instantiating everything, it will slowly grab all the focuses, but if I go here, it doesn't work. I need to do it when the menu's opened, of course. Okay, so I need reference to the first shop item for the menu. I can just do shush you. On ready var first shop item is a shop item. Equals seeds hbox dot get children get child 0. Now when I open the UI, I can say you're the guy. Do I interact? Do I close? Hide computer menu. Display computer menu. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna say grab focus. Now the focus goes to the first guy. That didn't do shit. God damn it. This still works, yeah? Yeah, it does. Maybe I need to set it to the button? Maybe I need to do this first. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Go. Okay. Grab focus. Animate in. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Do I need to do it after everything's good? Like, what if I gotta do you like hit you with one of these? Maybe. Do I need to set it on the button? Can I do first shop item grab focus and I override this in the shop item to say set the button to be like if I get you, this is the purchase button. Unique. Function grab focus. I'm allowed to overwrite this, right? No, because it's not actually on you. Wait, it said abstract, right? No, it's okay. I'm gonna say get viewport. Get viewport dot grab focus. Warning treated as error. Set focus to button. How about that? And I can say purchase button grab focus. Like that. Make sure that this is getting called. Go here. Set focus to button. You have this now. All right, let's see if that works. We're doing nothing. I go here. It does say it's gonna set it. I believe you. It worked. And now we know which one has focus. Yeah, dude. Okay. The next thing we need to do is connect a signal when this is purchased. And it's purchased when the button is pressed or when it has focus and interact is pressed. But now this actually just works, right? Like I... Here's the breakpoint. I thought it crashed. All right, my bad. Go here. Okay, so I can like play the game normally. So I can like put this in here. I can put this in here. Everything's great. I go back to the computer. I can just immediately buy seeds. Yes, dude. It's working, kinda. Sorta, maybe, a little bit. It's not working. Okay, so now I need to be able to actually like... You have focus. That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you. When the button is pressed, if you have focus, you get a seed. I need to unset focus when this menu is hidden, by the way. How do I know which one's focused? I can, when the interact button is pressed, the UI should know which button is focused. So we need to propagate the event. So here's what we do. Ready? Purchase button dot focused entered, I think. Dot connect on focus entered, I think is what we want. We can do this function on focus entered, print focused. I don't know. So now I press X, nothing should happen because we're not in the menu. So nothing happens, nothing happens. I go here, you see that you're focused, and I can change to show you which one is focused. Now if I close this menu, it still has the focuses, which is bad. It's like if I move left and right now, it's still changing which one is focused, which means this inherently is still like moving around in the background. So if I went like right, and then I open this, it'd be on the... What? Oh, because we're setting it on the frame. Okay, that's right, we're setting it on the frame. When we have this, we're going to emit up that we're focused. So we're gonna have a signal here. Signal is focused. Or I guess has start on focus. On focus dot emit self. Now in the UI, when we're setting all of these UI things up, we need to connect to the signal. So we're gonna say new shop item dot on focus dot connect. This is set focused shop item. All we got to do here, function set focus shopped item. This is gonna be a shop item. Shop item node. Shop. I'll just call it node just to make my life easier. Shop item node. This. And here's where the magic happens. I lied to you, not quite. So focused shop item node equals the shop item. Now we know which one is focused. What do you hate about this? Oh, this doesn't exist, right? Here, okay, now we know which one is focused. So we have a state variable. State. Shop. On ready. Shop item node. This. Now, when we go to interact, if this is displayed, if this is this dot, what did I call it? Shop purchasable resource is a purchasable item resource. We're gonna say purchase item. Purchase, or I guess attempt purchase item. Attempt purchase. And we're gonna say this thing dot item purchasable resource. We don't have this yet, so we're gonna go make that. It's gonna look very similar to the purchase seeds function, so I'm just gonna read it. Purchase seeds. This is a purchasable item resource. Purchasable item resource, like this. Purchase price is this thing dot cost. If the amount of gold we have in the inventory is more than the cost, then we go ahead and spend the gold. And then we say add item. Inventory dot add item. We're gonna add the purchasable item resource dot item resource. Okay, please work. Please, bro. We go over here. We're in the menu. That's fantastic. I have 10 gold, so I want to buy a grape seed. Oh my god, it worked. I'm gonna buy a strawberry seed. I'm now out of money. I want to buy a blueberry seed. And it doesn't work. Yes, dude. All right, now here's the one that's gonna piss me off because I know it's already broken. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna say buy a hop seed. I'm gonna close the menu. I'm gonna hit X anyways. It doesn't work because the computer menu's not open. We have to reopen the menu and then you can buy. Oh my god, you can actually buy seeds. The game actually works. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought it would be me, you know? I never thought I'd have a fully functional video game. You can put that in here. The game is playable. The loop is closed. You actually can play the fucking video game. That's crazy. Eggs display stored drink. I never thought it'd be me. I never thought it'd be me, you know? And I have a beer, and I can't put this in the keg, right? Correct. Also, the Sprite lines are really bad. Here's your beer, sir. I tunneled through the ground to get it to you. And now I can buy more hops because I have more money. I can plant my hops and wait for them to grow while I statically slide around the screen. Grab that, grab that, grab that. I can start to brewing. While I'm brewing, I'm going to go plant more seeds. Here, here, here. This is done. Pick that up. Deliver that to some customers. Deliver this to some customers. Here, they're done growing. Buy 3 more seeds. Still need to fix the hitboxes. That's okay. I have more hops now. I can try brewing. Deliver. Brew. Deliver. You should start with like 2 kegs, by the way. 1 is just not enough at all. Okay. The game works. The game is it's a fully functional video game. You can actually play the game. Okay. Sick. The next thing we need to do is upgrades. So you can buy like a keg and more soil tiles or something. The thing is, I think the keg should go up the more kegs you have just to make the game more challenging. Same with like the dirt tiles and everything. We also maybe need to align everything to the grid, but I maybe am just not gonna fucking worry about it right now. I might have the placement aligned to the grid and I'll just manually set the first few to align. And then when you're trying to do the placement, there'll be like a red box or a green box on whether or not it's aligned on it. And that there's not already something there. Because we have a tile map, we might as well use it, right? All the grass tiles are already aligned, so all we need to do to like sort of get this into the right spot is shift these over to like be in their containers, and then just mark on the map that these are like reserved at the start of the game. Okay, sick. So let's start real simple. Let's start with you should be able to have like a big garden, I guess. Also, the thing should have different growing times. Plants have different growing times. Okay. We can also change the keg sprite, because I have the keg sprite. Change keg sprite. Let me go grab it from the thing. Is it a little self-aggrandizing that the keg sprite has my name on it? Maybe. I didn't draw it though, so it's out of my hands. This one. What the hell? Nope. Delete. Like this. Nice. Okay. Over here. We have a keg! Yeah! Yeah, dude. Okay. I feel like they're gonna go like this way. Probably. Well, you can place them wherever the hell you want, to be honest with you. Oh, do we need collision on them? I never thought about that. It would not be hard. You could just add a static collider, but then I would need to promote myself to a collision body. Right now I'm literally just a node. I really don't want to. I really don't care. We have the collision areas. I could say if mine is going to intersect someone else, like don't let it. I guess. It's so much easier to just adjust position. Because then the thing is like this would need like a different collision layer and everything. I'll add it to the list, but if I don't get to it, fucking whatever. Object collision for kegs, player, computer, etc. Like I said, if I get to it, sweet. If not, that's not the end of the world. We also don't need the cheat button anymore, because the game actually just works as is. Kind of nice. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We need a new tab. So I need something here that lets you switch tabs. So there's seeds, and then there's like upgrades, and I can make it look pretty later, but for now I just want to get everything working. So we're gonna go to the UI. I always feel like the game code starts out really pretty, and then I get to this point where I'm like trying to rush through everything, and it's just really bad. Okay, if UI is closed, so what we should be saying is, if is computer menu displayed, then we can start looking at this stuff. We don't need this anymore. That's the same condition. This. If it's UI interact, we're going to say, we're going to check that this item resource is a thing we can purchase, and then we're going to attempt to purchase it. If that input is pressed, do that. If input is action just pressed, what did I call this? Like UI right? How do you switch tabs in the menu? I feel like it's like the top button on the controller. I don't know what that's called though. I don't know what that is. What's the top button called? Like the bumper? I don't know. We're gonna call this UI tab right. Something like this. Bumper trigger. Yo, Booyah, what's up? Also, good morning. Good morning. Booyah. I went to bed at 8:30 p.m. last night, and I woke up at 7:30 a.m. today. I feel fucking amazing. I hope you're having just as wonderful a morning as I'm having. It's good to see you. Okay, so this is, what did I want to call this? UI tab right. And I'm gonna add this to be joypad button 10, right shoulder. Apparently it's the shoulder button. That feels wrong to me. It's not a person. It don't have one of those. Tab left. Maybe this one. This might be a controller only game, to be honest with you. I will do my best if I have time to fill it out, but it might be a controller only game. I'm just making that clear for everybody. Okay, so if you're tabbing, if you want to tab right, if the seed menu is open, we switch to the upgrades menu. There's only two menus. So the way I would want to do this is we have a list, and there's a list of like things, and you try to navigate +1 on the list of tabs. That's the way we should do it. That's obviously the way we should do it. And okay. OnReady var shop tabs equals. So this is the seeds tab. We're going to access this unique name. And then I need one more tab, which is going to be the seeds tab. We need the upgrades tab. This is gonna be upgrades tab. Like this. And all I need to do is copy the transform on this one. So what's your minimum size? I don't have one. Why do you hate me? Do you have one? I'm not gonna change it because it would break everything, but I would like to know why I put a margin container with no margin and then I put a margin container in that margin. Like I said, I'm not gonna worry about it. I clearly just messed something up. Everything's by reference. I could just be like, hey, guess what you are? No one will ever know. If I just, I did a little bit of that, nonsense. And then I just said, you're the seeds tab. And I said access by a unique name. I think the game just still runs as is. It absolutely does. Okay, yeah, you were literally pointless. We go here. Yeah, this looks kind of a heater. Yeah, what is this? I like this. R906. Do I know you R906? I am following you. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Thank you, R906. Oh. I, for a second, thought that this said this person was born in 2018 and I was going to throw up. That's not what it says. That's not what it says. They started in 2018. Okay. Okay. Or that's when they uploaded something. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Everything's crisis averted. This is the upgrades tab. We're gonna go like this. The thing is, I don't know if I can just humor me for a moment. If I grab this and go like that, and then I have on ready var selected tab equals 0. I'm gonna say change tab. So selected tab plus equals 1 equals max. Yo, wait, check this shit out. The auto mod's getting better. Yeah. How the message for reason smart detection beta allows it to post. You know, ever notice how everything is in beta now? There's never just like a thing that's like, here's the thing. I'm gonna say deny, but the thing that annoys me is that person isn't banned, which is a bit of a bummer. This is just, it just means that message isn't okay. So this is gonna be selected tab plus 1 and max, or and len selected tab. Tabs. Shop tabs. Like this, like this, like this, like this. The internet in its entirety is still in beta. That's so true, you know that? Bald? Booyah, I don't mean to be that guy. But, you can't be saying that to people, hair haver. Selected tab. So, we have a new selected tab. If you're at 0, we're gonna move 1 to the right. So we're gonna say, we need a function for this. Select new tab, and I'm gonna pass this in. All the way down. Function select new tab. New tab index int. First we say if selected tab equals new tab index. Just get out of here, you know? Else we're gonna say shop tabs dot selected tab shop tabs dot selected tab dot visible equals false. Shop tabs dot new tab index dot visible equals true. And then we say shop selected tab equals new tab index. Like this. Okay, so if I go into the game now, and I go over here, and I click the right shoulder button, this should go away. No, it breaks. Did I say max? The thing is, I meant min. But also, how did it get to 2? Oh, because the length is 2, even though the index is 1. This is min, by the way. -1. Okay, let's try that again. Go here, goes away. Nice. Now I can't tab back yet, but I will do that right now. If input dot is action just pressed UI tab, what did I call it? Tab left. Select new tab. And this one is a bit trickier. It's going to be min selected tab -1 and 0. That doesn't, nope. That's not how min works. It's max. No. If I'm index 1, I'm going to subtract this, go to, okay, let's say I'm at index 10. I subtract when I go to 9. I want to be at 9, so it's max. Yeah. Okay, so I go over here. I hit right, I hit left, I hit right, left, right, left. I hit left a bunch of times, something happens. I hit right a bunch of times, something happens. I can make the menu appear and disappear. Yeah, dude. The tabs are working. I don't know how to do it on the PC controls yet, but it's working. When I do this, I need to set the focus again, because when I visible, non-visible, the focus goes away, which I suspected was how it worked, but shop tabs, this is actually going to be I want to tie this to the thing it actually has, so I want to do something like this. I don't know if you're allowed to do this though. Can you do this? Tab first. Is this allowed? No, no. Godot is clearly saying absolutely fucking not. Well, don't love it, but we could always do that. Grids tab null for now. I don't need this reference here now. This will also be null. And when we set up the shops tabs, so a couple things here first. This needs to go like this, and this is shop tab selected tab 0, which I really hate that. Wow. But it still works. This is not going to be like this. This is going to be shop tabs 0 is the seed index, which, oh, this is disgusting. Holy shit. What the fuck am I doing here, man? This is awful. Ugh. It's about to get worse. Hbox seed hbox dot get child 0. Oh my god, that's disgusting. It does work though. No, it doesn't. This will be in the tab switch. Oh, it needs to set it here too though. So we're gonna do the same thing that we do here. Shop tab selected tab. Yeah. We're gonna do shop tab selected tab 1. This. Oh, that's disgusting. Why are there just random numbers in my code? Do it work though? I switch and I switch back. It do not work. It do not work. Because we're missing one piece of this whole thing. We're missing one piece of this puzzle. Now it works. Okay. I'm over here. I'm moving around. I can buy stuff. I tab out. Right. You don't exist, huh? That's so true. You don't exist. All right. Well, let's make it exist, and then we'll get back to testing. So, you actually kind of need a copy of this guy, but it's not going to be Seeds HBox. It's going to be upgrades. Yes. We need to make all the upgrades now. Yeah, what's up, weird stop sign? I assumed you meant hi and that you weren't like commenting on my lifestyle, but you know, whatever, the shoe fits. Okay, so we have this box. What do we put in this box? Probably stuff. We can put shop items in there. So the only thing we need is upgrade, purchasable upgrade of resources. Yeah. It's gonna inherit from script. And this is going to be purchasable upgrade resource. Is not where this goes, huh? That's where that goes. And this will inherit a purchase. Can I just like, can you quick load this? No shot. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. We can get it from here though. It inherits from purchase. Don't inherit from the res. Purchasable resource. All right, great. We're gonna go here. Class name. Purchasable upgrade resource. And it's this guy. The only thing that you need that you don't have from the regular guy is the actual like thing you are upgrading. Which means we need like we need these guys. We need to convert you to scenes. Well, we have to do it eventually anyways. Keg node, soil node. No, this is soil nodes. Oh, soil node is actually already a scene. Cask node. They branch as scene. We should make a like class to house these, and we will do that momentarily. But for now, I just need the scenes. So this will be at export var building scene. I guess this isn't really an upgrade. It's more like a bigger building. What am I doing? I'm making a game for the Godot Wild Jam number 92. The theme is brewing. So we're making a game about being a dwarf, low-key playing Stardew Valley, and making beers and wines for your customers. So you grow stuff in the... You grow crops, you get requests at the bar, you make the drinks in kegs, and then you deliver it to the bar. Currently, we are working on getting the menu to work so that you can buy more buildings. So this is a building scene. Do all of you inherit from a thing? Oh, you inherit from interactable, which is not fantastic for our current use case. But I'm gonna use it anyways, because who was gonna stop me? It's an interactable. Node export is only supported in node-derived classes, but the current class inherits purchasable resource. I'm not allowed to do this. You know what, that's fair enough, honestly. I can say building name and just do a string for now. That's honestly fine. Actually, it already has the name on it, so I could literally just do this. Probably it's completely fine. Purchasable buildings. It's not really a building, it's more of like a workstation. More like a, I don't know what the hell you'd call this. Purchasable interactable? Like having a type definition where it's like, what does this function return? An object. Yeah, bitch, that's what they all return. I'm gonna just say buildings and fucking sue me. Resource. I upgrade resource. I guess it's purchasable upgrades. I should call it purchasable upgrades. Rename. Purchasable upgrades. Similar vein of that not really being anything meaningful, but whatever. This will be keg upgrade. That makes me think like it would make your kegs brew faster, but that's nuh-uh, we're not putting that in the game. Okay, this is keg. The texture, I should reuse the thing that I'm actually like referencing, but I don't care. The keg is 96. And it's, what is that? 32? Yep, 32. That looks like the keg to me. Yep, looks good. How much does it cost? It depends. It's gonna go up as the game goes on. But for now, I'm gonna say you can get another one for $5, you know? Live your life. Okay, next one. Resource, purchasable. Nope. Resource, upgrade. This will be a cask. Cask upgrade. I think it would be cool to have upgrades like it brews faster or will like automatically pour or something, like automatically stores in cask. Like you get like a hopper or something. We have 2 days left, so that's not happening, but it would be cool. Cask texture, Atlas texture meat. Cask is 64, 96, Yerp. Yep, that's the cask. Last one that we need is resource, upgrade resource, soil, upgrade. Soil, I'm gonna call this soil tile. Soil plot, plot of land. Soil plot is probably the best way to do that. Load this guy. It's 96, 0, 32. Nice. Little piece of dirt. You want some dirt? I got some dirt for you. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Okay, so we go here. Now this is pretty simple. We actually already have everything basically made for us. So we go here. We go to the UI. We need one more thing down here, and it's gonna look very similar to this. Function. I have a something somewhere. Func setup. Upgrade shop items. I really hate this, by the way. I want it to go away. That's okay. Not everything is perfect in this world. On ready var purchasable upgrades. This basically reminds me when I was like looking through the last of the Gambit code, and I kind of had a similar thing going where I was like trying to finish everything right at the end of the game. And so like 90% of the code looked like really nice and was easy to follow. And then the enemy's code was like, just get that shit fucking working, bro. Okay, we have all of these now. We need the upgrades tab. That's not what I need. I don't need you. I need this. Like this. Yeah. What makes the Godot wild gem so wild? You know, that's a good question. It does seem like, I mean, it's not as wild as like GMTK or something, but you can't be out here calling it the Godot mild gem, you know? People wouldn't get out of bed for that shit. Okay, so for purchasable upgrades, which is a purchasable upgrade in purchasable upgrades. We're basically going to copy this code. This is a new shop item. That's actually perfect. Seeds HBox is not going to be this. It's going to be upgrades. Better question. What is the Godot Wild Gem? Fair enough. Give me one second. Set item here. Yeah. This on Focus Connect. And then this is 1-1. So the Godot Wild Gem is a game jam where you have 1 week. Well, it's actually technically 9 days. 1 week to make an entire video game. Godot Wild Gem. So it's currently ongoing. There's 2 days left. So, you know, you got to jump to it. But yeah, we have 1 day and 18 hours left. We're making a game around the theme of brewing. Our game specifically is about a dwarf who runs a brewing company. He's a little staticky right now. He does slide around like a giant rock, but that's okay. But you have these like little pots of land you can like plant your little hops into. This might break everything when I open it. It didn't. It did. It did actually. But it almost didn't, and that would have been cool. Upgrades each spot. It would have been so cool if I could have just shown you the whole game right there, huh? Did you know that if you don't call the function, it never runs? Fun fact for all of you aspiring developers out there. If you don't tell the computer to do something, it won't do it. What do you hate? Trying to assign value of purchasable upgrade resource GD to a variable purchasable item GD. What? Trying to assign value of type purchasable upgrade resource GD to a variable of type. But you're like not a type. You're not this. You're just like this guy, you know? Okay, okay. Now if I go here, well, you can see the vision. It almost did actually work on the first try. And that would have been pretty sick. Why is this guy like stretched out more? Something's wrong with the margins. This one actually looks more correct somehow. These look stretched. This looks good. This one looks cooked. Why? Why does this one look so much better? Something's fucked with the margins. Oh my god, it almost worked, dude. It almost worked on the first try. I think we need to hide this, and then it will work. One time. Yeah! Woo! But anyways, okay, so this is the game. You can buy seeds. You can plant them. The hitboxes are a little jank, so you have to like do a little bit of dance about it. But you can plant them. When you plant them, you get more hops. So look here, I got my hops, plants. Fantastic. I'm going to plant more seeds so we can get things processing more than one at a time. Like I said, hitboxes are a little weird. You can then brew it to put it into this here keg. You can pick up the finished product. You can store it in this cask just to make your life easier. And then you can go like this. And I'm going to buy more seeds while we're waiting. The bar isn't open yet, but it will be soon. The hitboxes are still fucked. You can go here. You can drop off more stuff. Store more stuff in the cask. Pick up another beer. Brew more stuff. And then now the bar is open. So we're going to start getting requests. So we can pick up a beer and I can deliver it to you. Now, do I have to tunnel underneath my own bar to deliver drinks? Yeah, but that's fine, right? Like, oh, you want a beer too? Here you go, brother. Oh, you want one as well? Here you go. They can only request one drink and they're never ending, which does make the game like a little bit more challenging, but you can see the vision. You have to import Python's mind reading library. No, you actually just have to ask the AI better. You're actually just not good enough at asking Clawbot to do what you want. Insane to me, by the way. I'm not trying to disparage anyone or anything like that. It is just funny to me that like, and I'm not saying this about my current company, but company security people will be like, you can't use your own equipment because it's not secured on the network. And then you have people being like, oh, I'm just going to install Clawbot on my work laptop. And while I'm at home, I have a super box, which lets me like watch all of my cable things. You're like the poison people put on their own work laptops. And yet I get yelled at for using my own like lockdown shit. I'm just saying, it only punishes honest people. Root of all skill issues, not asking Claude good stuff. That's true, yeah. Actually, have you tried just... Because, like, the thing is, like, the newer version of Claude, dude, it's so good. It's so good. I know we've said that about every single version that's come out, but it's, like, it's different this time. What's that? It's still just, like, an LLM with better system prompts? No, that can't be true because it's so much better now compared to how it was. Because the thing is, like, if you look at Claude like a month ago, it was so bad. But now, if you look at it now, it can almost solve problems, which is like crazy to me. I think in 10 years from now, it might almost be able to solve problems, which would be like so cool, dude. It's actually like, if you're not using Claude Code to almost solve problems, what are you doing? Kind of insane to me that you're not using it for, I mean, even for non-coding stuff. Why don't you ask the genie that's wrong 60% of the time how to like write an email? It sounds like you're kind of a Luddite there, guy. I bet you don't even write. I bet you write your code by hand. Get with the times, idiot. Anyways, can you help me debug this thing? I can't figure out what's going wrong. What are we doing? Here and here. You're telling me when you feed the next word generator enough, it can potentially maybe get better? You're not, like, I feel like you're not listening to me. Is it the same model? Yes. Can it have any ability to think at all? No. Does it have any sort of consciousness or like ability to reason? Also no. But this time, like the words we wrote to put into the AI, they're like better. So like, it's crazy to me that you're not on board with this. Yeah, can it make mistakes? Yeah, but like so can you, human. I bet you didn't think about that angle, huh? Yeah. Why don't you spend all your time not writing code and instead reviewing this like PR that's 10 times longer than it needs to be? Do you hate the future? I guess you just hate the future. Well, sorry, what we're doing. I don't fucking bring up AI around me because I will pop the fuck off. For context, or anyone who hasn't been here before, I was an AI researcher for like fucking a long time. Well, not that long. There's people that have been doing it a lot longer than me, but like 5 years or something. My whole job was just building AI. And back then it was like AI that was like we were doing actual data science and we're like, okay, well, you can't trust all the AI models. This is just the thing that helps you predict and it helps you predict better than like a human, right? And then all of a sudden, every fucking tech bro that existed was like, holy shit, have you guys heard about this AI thing? Did you know that it can solve cancer and is God? And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like a thing that's right 60% of the time, maybe, that can like help you figure out if you should review a claim or something. Like, it's fucking crazy to me, man. Added the word penguin to the prompt. For some reason, it's 10x better. Claude engineers. Well, it's funny because they're like, oh, did you see Claude got leaked? Like the code got leaked? And it wasn't the code. It's just the system prompting. And it's like, yeah, that's all that it, like, it's the same Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, fucking any other, they're all the same fucking model. Like they all have the same limitation. None of them are better than the other ones. They're all the same thing. When you come to me and you're like, hey, here's like a genetically evolved thing that can like help you code, you might have my attention. But when Claude releases like Claude 3.1.1.1, this time it can solve whether or not God exists, I'm not excited about it anymore. So and then people come to me and they're like, they think like they're enlightened because they have tried the new ChatGPT. Yeah, you ever notice something? There's just this funny little thing that happened. So here's like a little graph for you. This is GPT versions, and this is time. Anyone notice how ChatGPT 2 comes out? You're like, whoa, that's pretty, I mean, we're gonna skip GPT 1 because it wasn't really there. GPT 2 comes out, you're like, whoa, that's pretty neat, but no one really uses it. Then 3 comes out and holy shit, dude, everybody is in on this shit. Oh my God, it's so cool. And then they're like, oh, let's release 4, right? So you'd expect them to like, okay, let's release 4 and it's even better. Something weird happened. They go like 3.5. That's interesting. I figured 4 would be next. Okay. Then 4 does come out, except it's 4.0, and that's strange. And then they're like 4.2, and then like after a year or like 5 years, we get to 5. I'm noticing like a trend here, you know? It's almost like LLMs can't get any better because they're limited by the architecture in which they're built on, and transformer models aren't actually that good at detecting things off the internet without massive terabytes of data, more than we've ever generated for the entirety of like human history, and we'll never ever get close to. But I mean, if you've read Attention Is All You Need, actually they are God, so. Don't talk to me about AI because I will pop off. Proceeds to pop off. Yeah. Yeah. It's just funny. I don't think AI will be as irrelevant as like blockchain is now in like 5 years. But I hate to break it to y'all. It isn't God. I feel like the edge is starting to wobble, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Anyways, what are we working on? Something here was broken, and I don't want it to be broken anymore. What's your thing? Do you have like a margin? Do you have a size? Is that why you're good? No? Do you have a size? No? Something is off here. 1,000. Why do you have a position that isn't just... Why do you... What? Okay, that was wrong. Whatever I just did was extremely wrong. Do you have like a margin? Oh. If I just said no to all of this, does the game still look fine? Yeah, in fact, it looks better. Okay, cool. It'll still be relevant because the investors pray at its feet every morning. Yeah, the thing is because like the thing you need to understand about AI is that it doesn't need to be good to make money. It also can't make money, but it doesn't need to be good to make money either. One day it might even be profitable, but... So, hypothetically, like, my stream / like game dev stuff is sort of all encompassed in, like, it's like a Skygrade industry. I don't know what the fuck I would call it, like Skygrade studio or something. I don't know. Here's the funny part. Me streaming on Twitch, if nothing else happens, and it's just like the amount of average viewers we get an hour or whatever, I make about 2 cents in an hour, right? You know my favorite part about that, fun fact? So I make 2 cents in an hour streaming on Twitch. I am infinitely more profitable than OpenAI. Skygray the streamer making 2 cents an hour has made more money than OpenAI has made in their entire history of being a company. I am mogging OpenAI so hard. Oh my god, if you compare the amount of money I make compared to the amount of money they lose in an hour, I'm making like millions of more dollars than they are a day. It's crazy. Actually, what is OpenAI's like revenue loss per day? I'm genuinely curious. OpenAI loses $83 million a day. Estimates are 15 to $83 million a day. So let's just the hypothetical. So 83 plus 15 divided by 2. Oops. So 83 plus 15 divided by 2. Let's say we'll average it. So OpenAI loses $49 million a day. Let's divide that by 24. OpenAI loses $2 million an hour. And I make 2 cents an hour streaming on twitch.tv/GuyGrayTV. That means per hour, I make $2 million more than OpenAI. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god. Actually, let's do the math. All right, so they lose $2 million per hour. I just want to make sure we get the full number here. So they lose $2 million per hour, and I earn 2 cents per hour. So per hour, I make $2 million and 2 cents more than them. I know, I had to pull out the calculator for that one. It's a tricky one. Where the fuck is my like $1 trillion valuation? You know what crazy? I make $2 million more than like the most quote unquote profitable company in the world. It's crazy, and I get no respect for it. Absolutely insane. As someone with nearly no money at all, I too am completely gapping them. That's the spirit. You sitting in a room doing nothing are $2 million per hour more profitable than OpenAI. It's all fucking made up, dude. Like, there's just none of it's real. Oh my god. Where's my $1 trillion? Where's my investors, you know? I'd like to be handed $1 million. What the fuck? Not fair. It's just not fair. Alright, what were we doing? We're making video games or something? I don't remember. Right, we need to be able to actually purchase upgrades. And when we purchase upgrades, things should happen. It is what it is. That being said, I need to take a quick break to rest my voice for a moment and make myself some more tea. So I'm gonna take like 5 minutes. I apologize. I would put on some Subway Surfers for you, though. Do you want Subway Surfers or Cocoa Melon? Here you go. This is for you. You want Cocoa Melon? I got you. No worries. Cocoa Melon. I looked that up and it said music artist? Is Cocoa Melon not what I thought it was? I thought it was like dancing fruits and stuff. What? I don't know what's going on here. The Animal ABC's learning song? This doesn't look like the like shotgun of like child attention destroying poison I thought it was, but also I'm not clicking on any of the videos. Dancing fruit is different, it's peak. Wait, what's the dancing fruit? Hey Bear Sensory Fruit Disco Party. That's more what I was going for, dude. Dancing fruit with what music? I'm gonna look up that word, and I do not think it is what I think it is. No, it's okay. It's real. I thought they were trying to spell something else, and they were wrong. It's a popular Latin American music and dance genre that originated in Colombia's Caribbean coast, blending African, indigenous, and European influences. Obviously. God, I'm so uncultured. All right, this is for you. Yeah, dude. I will say, I think I may have just destroyed my YouTube recommended. Oh, I don't feel well all of a sudden. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, all your favorite pop songs. Hey Bear Sensory Fruit Salad Dance Party. You're a wizard, Harry? What? Looney Tunes. Sonic Boom Out of Context, which I already watched. Fair enough. Fucking me destroyed, upgraded. Alright, I'll be right back. Fruit. Alright, BRB for real though. Tab. There it is. Alright, BRB. Hello. Yeah, I gotta plug myself into my computer. Literally. Alright, I'm back. Okay, last functional part of the video game. Buying upgrades and being able to place them under the dirt. No more fruits. Welcome back, thank you. Oh, I like this one. What is this? A Regular Man by Masarada? Okay. Yeah, welcome in. I like it. Oh, it's Liar Dan. Oh, it's I know you. I know who you are. Nice. Okay. Cool. So, we have a thing. I think right now, if you try to purchase an upgrade, literally nothing happens. Correct. Oh, everything also costs 0 gold. That's probably not optimal, huh? These are purchasable upgrades. Why do they not have a? Oh, there we go. To buy a new cask is 5. To buy soil is just. I'm also gonna say it's 5 at the start of the game. Yeah, 5. Kegs also 5. Okay, so everything's just 5 at the start of the game. That's fine. Like I said, I think it'll get more expensive the more you buy, but at the very least, right now, this actually just works. Do the arrow keys work too? Neat. The other way that you can buy stuff is by hitting the purchase button, but like, we'll get to that later. Right now, I'm just working on controller stuff. Also, we need a way to display which tab you're looking at. We could also just put everything in one menu, but I like the tab thing better, I think. Anyways. Also, soil should go first. So it should be soil, keg, cask. Normally, I would name these and the whole thing, but... Okay. Order is fixed. Over here. Press the thing. I can buy a thing. Perfect. All right, let's do the soil nodes first, because they already have their like parent element, which is perfect. So... we need a signal when this thing is purchased. We need to attempt the purchase of it, and then... attempt the purchase, and if we buy it, we let the soil node know, like this container element know that we have added a new thing to it. That will then determine like where that thing is supposed to go, set the position, and do all of that garbage. So that's the way that that's going to work. Okay, so how do we do that? First, we need one of these. We actually already have add soil node. So all we need to do is call this. If we can purchase the thing, all we have to do is call this, which is it's good by me. Do we have this already? No. Okay, so first we access by unique. This. Next. So if this purchasable resource is, well, if it's anything, right? So if we have something focused, we're gonna say attempt purchase. Well, I'm gonna leave it like that. If focused shop item node dot purchasable resource is purchasable upgrade resource. We're gonna say attempt purchase upgrade. Focus shop item node, purchasable resource. And now we have casted this thing. We already know that it's an upgraded resource no matter what. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna put it right here. Function attempt purchase upgrade. So this is a purchasable upgrade resource. Purchasable upgrade resource like this. We're gonna say var upgrade price equals the purchasable upgrade resource dot cost. And then we're gonna say if inventory dot gold is greater than equal to the purchase price, the upgrade price, sorry. Inventory dot spend gold. We're gonna say purchase price. And then here we actually need to do the logic here. So we're gonna say if this resource dot name is equal to soil, what did I call it? Soil plot. Then we can say soil node add soil node. Like that. I think that should just work because we kind of prefed it earlier. So if I go here and I go here and I just buy this, it does just work. Sick. I'm gonna make it free, so I'm gonna see what happens if I buy like a ton of them. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here and I'm just gonna buy 1 million of these things. I only see 5. Why do I only see 5? I also have 0 money now. Why? Why do I have no money? I have 3. I go here. I have 5. I should have 6. I bet there is 6. It just didn't do the thing correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is 6. It's just not aligning them correctly. Okay, good to know. Why? Max width, max height is 7. So it should be... Position is... child count divided by max height. So if... Wait, what? Oh. The Y is based on the max width. This is based on the max height. Right? Is that the way that's supposed to work? No. Something weird is going on. We're making like a diagonal somehow. In theory, it's working. It's just shifting by a little bit. Okay, let me think about this. This is your X value. We should get the count of how many children there are. We divide it by the width. This is actually divided by width. Get this, we divide by the width. We then multiply by the soil spacing. This is actually correct now. For the Y value, do we also divide by the width? Yeah, we do. Because if you're... Yeah, okay, so it should work. It's width both ways, which somehow feels wrong in my brain, but... How's that look? That looks good! Well, it doesn't look good, but it looks like it's working, and that's... We take that at this point. We can plant more stuff. The hitboxes are wonky as hell, but that's okay. Okay, and then we can run through and collect all the stuff. Nice, nice, nice. We can put the stuff into the kegs. Nice. All right, that's the way to do that. Now I do want to align these on the grid. Soil spacing is just 32 for some reason. That's not quite right. Let me go to the soil node. Here. What is your transform? What is your... How big are you? Your collision shape is 32 by 32. And since you're kind of tiny, what we can do is... These can actually be literally right next to each other. So the spacing can, I think, actually be 0. Right? If I set this to 32, does that do what I want? I'm going to turn on the collision shapes. Are you all like right next to each other now? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I want. So go here, buy a bunch more of them. So now all of the stuff is lined up. Nice. Okay, that's the way that I want that. So that's perfect. Now, are y'all aligned to the grid? That's a good question. I don't think so. I think you're like slightly off. Let me go here. It's gonna depend on where the like thing starts. Also, I want it to start a little bit lower because it goes up for some reason. I feel like it should go down for make my life easier. Yeah, go down. Go start at the top left and then it goes down. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Okay, so we need to align the top left one. So this needs to be on the tile grid. And I think I could just put it here and it would just work. Can I move this, please? How close am I? I'm just gonna eyeball it. Move like 1 to the right. Move 1 to the left. Okay, and then move like 10 up. Yep. Okay, so now that is technically on the grid. I need like a reference image. Maybe I can pull the computer over there just as a nice reference for me. What if I put this guy like here? And now this should line up like this. Yeah, okay, so I want to make sure that the tile collisions are like on the map. They are not. They need to start. Where are they intersecting? You would need to go like here. Like that. And now they should align? Nope. Go here now? I have a game called Bean and Debt that could be wishlist. You mind checking it out? Normally I would say yeah, but I'm doing a game jam right now and I don't have a ton of time left. So at the moment, no. I apologize. But we will hear that you're wishlisting something. Okay, there we go. That's aligned to the grid now. Awesome. And you're aligned to the grid, right? Yeah, you're aligned to the grid. Okay, cool. Like I said, I'm just manually aligning the computer and stuff because it's gonna be fine. We could also adjust your position to be... We could actually just do this here. Wait, yeah, why don't I do that? So this position is 0, 0. So this should always just be on a 32 thing. Round to the nearest 32. I'm just gonna do it by hand, it's easier. Computer node. I'm gonna put you here. So I need you to go like here. Oh, that was gonna one tap it. Yo, Skyuki, what's up? Good to see ya. 1, 2, 3, and then up. 1, 2. Got it? Oh, so close. 1 to the left. Go here? Yeah, look at that. All right, cool. Computer is done. The keg, or the cask now. Where do I want the casks to go? I think I want you to have... How many drinks are there? 4, 7. You can have 7 casks total, so maybe they go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That way everything's close to the bar. Or you could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe? I don't know. I also don't think you should be able to walk through them, but that's... I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm gonna move you actually like 32 to the left. There you go. Okay. What is your coordinates? Are they... Is 144 divided by 32? By 0.5. Okay. Okay, heard. Heard. Hello, how you doing? Okay, you need to have like a thing. Add child node. Node 2D. Here. This is going to be the casks. Cask nodes. I think it's easy. I mean, I should just call it casks. That makes my life easier. You live here now. Congratulations. And also I'm gonna set your transform to be nothing. You're gonna teleport over to the center of the screen. Is what I would say. Where the fuck are... Oh, there you are. Cool. All right, I'm gonna move you 32 times 5. I meant this way. Sorry. Minus. I'm gonna move you 32 times 5. I'm gonna subtract you. Minus 32. And then I'm gonna subtract 16. And I'm gonna add 16. Oh, I meant minus 32. First one goes here. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's fine. So like I said, it's gonna start here, and if you buy more, they're gonna go doop doop doop. So you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. There's only 7 drinks, so you can only get 7 casks. Although to be honest, I think I would really be surprised if you ever used more than like 4. Should they go this way? Or maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. The kegs, you can have like a trillion of these because you're going to need as many as you... Honestly, you'd need probably as many as you have farm plots, maybe even more. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like that. It looks like it's behind the bar then, you know? Right, you could even do like 1, 2. Okay, first idea first. Okay, so this is the way that this works. This needs a script. All right, listen. I apologize, but you're off the list. Okay, so we need something here. I'm gonna copy this thing, kind of. I'm gonna go here. This is gonna be add cask node. We're gonna take the cask scene here. this. Okay, now this one has a little bit of a different placement function. The max var export var max width is actually equal to 4 this time. And there is no max height because it's only 2. So we don't know, we can have like max export var max casks equals 7. There's only 7 drinks, so you can only have 7 casks total. So this is correct, but the spacing is going to export var building spacing equals 32. So this is going to be this, except in your case, you're going to minus here. And this max width is still correct. Now this one is weird because the export var vertical spacing is actually going to equal 64. So it's going to be like this. And I think that means everything should just work. This is a cask node, so this is going to be a cask node. So new cask node is like this. We can set the reference to the inventory. We can set the position based on this position, and then we add child. Why do you hate this? Do you not? Oh, you don't have this, right? You do, but you already have the reference. So I'm gonna do this like that. Yeah. Okay. Why are you mad about this, by the way? Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I don't have the inventory. Duh. That makes sense. You got me. There you go. Okay, now this should work. Maybe. It's going to be a little shaky, but let's just see if it works. Let's make the casks cost 0, just so I can test it. We're going to go here. I'm going to buy a new cask. Okay, I think I purchased... Oh, I didn't set it up in the UI yet. Okay, add a unique name here. I'm going to go here. Casks, I'm going to put next to... Where's the soil nodes here? Casks. Okay, scroll down. Let's attempt purchase upgrade. Go here. elif purchase upgrade resource dot name equals cask. Casks dot add cask node. The thing is, we need to delete this guy now and just have it do that at the start. So function ready add cask node. I think there's a lot of stuff I could yoink out between this and the soil nodes that I can make it like a shareable class, but okay, this cask is way off to the right for some reason, but whatever. If I buy a new one, what happens? It does work the way I want it to. It's just the like starting position is wrong. Why is that? Where does Casks live? Oh, Casks lives over here. Okay, I'm gonna move you. What did I say? 32 times 5? And then plus 16. And you'll be here? I don't really want you there. I'm gonna minus 32. And this Y, I want you to go up by 16, I think. I meant down by 16, I think. It'll spawn it here. One more tile up, I think would be better. It's like this. You have a cask near the bar. Okay, perfect. Now if I go here and I buy more casks, I can buy all 7 of them. Nice. And then you can walk around and like get whichever one you're looking at. I might give the player like a red box where this hitbox is that aligns to like the grid of like which hitbox it's intersecting with. Maybe that's the way to solve this like hitbox issue. I think that is actually the best way of solving it. But either way, this all now works too. We don't actually use this max height ever. We're gonna say max nodes is 7. Is 35 times 7, so max width times 7. It's better to do it this way. Max height equals 7, and then max nodes is this times this. Oops. So when we add a soil node, we're going to say if. I also do this. Function can add soil node. return self.getChildren count less than the max nodes. Like that. We need to do this. We need to do this on the cask nodes as well. And add cask node. Like this. And then in the UI, we need to check this before we do anything. So we're going to do this. If soil nodes dot can add soil node, then we're going to spend the money and add it. And same thing here. If cask nodes and add cask. You can add a cask. We can do that. We can then spend the money. So now it should limit me to 7 of these. If I try to go here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can purchase no more. We should probably tell the player that they can't purchase any more stuff and say like it's sold out or something. I don't know. Okay, last one to update is the kegs. And once the kegs are done, the game is like, the loop is closed. We need to update the bar so that people can order more complex drinks, but that's okay. Okay, same thing as the last one. Child node, node 2D, like this. You live here now. This is going to be called kegs. Kegs. I'm going to take the code from here and just copy and paste it for now. Attach a script here. Call this kegs. This is going to be kegs node, keg. Kegs extends node 2D. Inventory is like this. The keg, this needs to be the keg scene. Keg node. Get rid of this. Okay, max width, max height. Same thing as the last one. I want these to be spaced. Actually, it makes more sense to copy this code. This will be keg node instead. Max width for these is going to be 8, and you can have... We have 35 soil plots, so let's say you can have 40 kegs. I don't know if anyone would ever play the game long enough to have 40 kegs, but you can have them if you want them. So this is going to be 40. Building space 32, vertical spacing is 64. That's perfect. Can add keg node. We max kegs. This. Okay, add keg node. Max width. Build. This is perfect. This is not going to be cast node. This is going to be keg node. Keg node. New keg node. So new keg node like this. Go here, and then add child. Now we delete you, but I want to take your transform first, because this is approximately where I want these. Well, I'm gonna want them to spawn like here, maybe. What's your transform right now? 78, 149. So I'm gonna say 78, 149, and then you can go back to 0, 0, because that's where the first one will spawn in. 78 is not. I think you can do 96 minus 16 to get you onto the grid. 149 also not on the grid, so you could do, what is that, like 32 times 6? 32 times 6 plus 16. 208, maybe minus 64. Okay, you're not on the grid, which is perfect. I think I want you to be a little bit higher up. Where is that in the game? Ready, add cast, add keg. Although we actually don't need this for you yet. Well, it's going to be in the same spot where this one is. I can actually delete this. New keg node. Keg node and current scope. Not find type keg node. This guy, right? Can I see this, please? Oh, no. I fucked up. I fucked up. Please let me go back. Please let me go back. Please. I have it on Git if I need to steal the... Okay, here we go. I put the script on the wrong dude. That's where I meant to put it. Yeah. And then this needs to be... Okay. Everything is right in the world again. Whew, that would have been really bad.
Everything here is good. Okay, so we should spawn one in the bottom left now. It's a little too out of the way, I think. I'm gonna move its. I'm gonna subtract maybe 64 from you. Okay, so now it's there, which is great. It's gonna get a little crowded if I buy. Let's buy all of these casks, and I can buy kegs now too. It's a little crowded. Maybe it should go like here. So maybe I'm gonna move the X by 64, perhaps. I think that's probably the way to do it. Okay, and then the UI. Keg. Kegs. Kegs. Can't add keg. Add keg. This should all be. This has a bunch of shared stuff. It should obviously be promoted to a class that like houses. It's like a purchasable thing, but it's okay. Let's get the game working first. Then we can clean up the code. Kegs like this. Nice. And now if I go to the upgrade here and I say, congratulations, it's free. Or maybe I say it's $1. Would you rather have $1 or $2? I can go here. Keg. Do I have to 8? Yeah, dude. Yes. Okay, with that. Oh, the debugger hates me for some reason. Why? Inventory not found. That's correct. I'm setting it. Then okay. That means also these always have a reference to the game works. Okay, does the game... So the game is fully closed now. You can drop stuff into the game. You can grow stuff. I'm going to buy more hop seeds, and I think I want 2 more kegs as well. So now I can wait for these to grow. Plant another one. Plant another one. I can't seem to hit that hitbox. That's okay. I think it's because... Yeah, it's I have multiple things that I'm like interacting with at the same time. It should grab the one that's closest to me, like distance wise. Okay, anyways, this all works. So you can store the stuff here too. Okay, cool. Everything works. Everything works. Everything works. I want to do the hitboxes next because they're really annoying me. Basically, we're going to have a list of the things that you are interacting with. We're going to get whichever position is closest to the player. Trigger, we're going to sort the list, whichever one's closest to the player. We're going to trigger through each one. And if it does interact, we're going to stop the call. So if you can't interact with the thing closest to you, you'll interact with that thing. Like I said, the other way of doing this is just always map the box to like the tile on the grid that you're closest to interacting with. I actually think that would feel better. So this like interactable square should always go towards where it is on the tile map. Yeah. There is something weird about snapping collision shapes. They don't like it when you do that. They can sometimes miss collisions, but I think it's actually okay. And it's actually really easy to do it too. We need a reference to the tile map layer. By unique name, please. This. Okay. How do you get it to snap to stuff though? I just realized my VOD track is broken for YouTube. That makes so much sense, actually. It's been restricting my YouTube. Ah. I just realized something. I've been messing up my YouTube stream this entire week. Not to like talk about numbers, but I was curious why it was like 2 people. When last time I streamed on YouTube, it was like 70 people. Because I'm playing copyrighted music. I didn't separate the VOD tracks. That's a me thing, not a you thing. Everything's fine. Okay, back to this. I need to snap the tool hitbox to the closest tile. Wait, is that every time I move? Process movement, update tool hitbox, get tool direction. This is what I want. Tool direction times character size. We don't want to do it like this. We're going to say whichever way. So this is where we're facing. We're then going to map this position to the tile map. So we can do something like this. Tile map layer dot get coordinates. How do you do this? Is it get navigation map? There's a thing that, oh, we need this to be a tile map layer. There's a way to like transform your current position into coordinates on the tile map, and then you reverse that action. So get atlas chords, I think. Turns the tile atlas coordinates ID of the cell at coordinate chords. Turns the tile atlas coordinates ID. Yeah. No. Yes. Get cell atlas chords. Okay, that's what we want. We're starting here. So we're gonna say get atlas cell atlas chords. We're gonna say this bit here. Tool direction plus character size. We need to say global. So to global. This is tool direction plus the character size, or times character size. This will let us know where this lives in the tile map. Did I print it? No, I'm gonna print it. So, I want to make sure this is what I think it is. So print that. So right now it's nothing. When I move, it just says it doesn't exist. That's bad. That's clearly not the function I'm looking for. Okay, let's try something else then. It's like get coordinates? Here we go. Local to map. Returns the map coordinates of the cell containing the given local position. If local position is in global coordinates, consider using node 2D to local before passing to the desktop. See also map to local. Okay. Now here's the good news. The map is at 0, 0. So global coordinates are already its local coordinates. So we say local to map. Yeah. Where are we? Local to map. This should give us the map coordinates of where the hitbox is trying to be. And it does. Fantastic. Okay. Now we need to map it out of this. So we're going to say tile map layer map to local. And then you throw all this stuff inside of the stuff we just did. Just to make my life easier. Just to make sure I've got all my parentheses set up correctly. Okay. This goes, so you map to that, you map to that. So 1 to that. Now we should be getting the coordinates of the tile that the hitbox is in on the map. Sick. We do in fact have that. Okay. The last thing then is to set the position to be that thing. Equals. There's too many parentheses. Okay, now the tool hitbox should always snap to the closest part on the... Something's not quite right here. Why are you so far? You're so far away from me. Did you know that? We have to map it back to local. Of course. To local. Parentheses. This whole garbage. Put it in there. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. This. Okay. Please work. Yeah! You now have the thing that you're trying to look at. This feels kind of awful. It is theoretically correct, but it like, for some reason it feels like it's kind of off. I mean, it shouldn't obviously be in the tile that I'm in. Let's see how well it maps. If I turn off the collision shapes, because it's possible that this actually feels really good. And I go over here and I try to, that should plant. It does. What if I try like, nope. How the fuck is that the closest tile? What? That doesn't make any sense. This is not the way of doing it, obviously. We should have the hitbox just track all of the stuff that it can see. Okay, so in other words, undo literally all of the work that I did. And instead we just have a list of all the stuff we're interacting with. So state interactables, like this, is a list of stuff I can interact with. interactables. And then connect set interactable. So I guess this is add interactable. And this is remove interactables. This is now add. We're going to say interactables dot append interactable area dot get parent. We're going to say remove. Erase. It's crazy to me that this works really well, actually. This is remove. Interactable not declared in current scope. Correct. So when I say interact now, this is going to be if interactables dot size is greater than or equal to 0. We're going to then sort interactables, and then we're going to say interactable 0 interact. Or this lets us interact with the closest thing. So we're going to say sort interactables for interactable in interactables. If interactable dot interact break. So the way that this works, what do you hate about this, by the way? What's wrong with this? It returns void. Right. This is a Boolean. And now this needs to update everywhere. The base interactable is just never interactable. Sorry, return false. Okay. Now everything that can interact needs to be updated to return a Boolean whether or not it can consume the item that you're that it can perform an action that you're trying to do. So we're gonna go to the scenes. This says interact, this is Boolean now. If active is this, stored drink, elif this thing. So if not stored drink, elif stored drink. Return true. This will say return true. Can I default this to return true? Can you do a default return in Godot? Probably not. That's like a newfangled thing, I think. Godot default return. I don't think. No, that's no way. So what you do instead is you do this. Like this, you say can var can interact equals true. You assume if you hit something that you can interact. If you get to the bottom and you haven't interacted with anything, no, we should. Let me just think about which path does what. Okay, if you have an active item and it is a brewed resource, if not stored drink name, blah blah blah. If not active item, we could say else return false. We need an else here. Let me walk through each path here. So we get the active item. If the active item is a brewed resource, if there's no stored drink, we're good. Return true. We have consumed the interaction. Otherwise, if this drink name is equal to the active name, we're going to update the count label and we return true. You have interacted with the item. This actually goes on here. Else, if it's not an active item, if you have nothing in your hand, you can try to pick up a stored drink. And if you do that, we're going to say return true. This actually can never return false. That's funny. Oh, it can if it has no active item. If it has nothing, I guess. If it has nothing and you have nothing in your hands, it can return false. Okay, we got there. Sick. So this is good to go now. The next one is the keg. This one's a bit interesting. It's gonna be Boolean. As finished brewing. Okay, return true. If it is brewing, if combined recipe, try to do this. I'm worried about this because like if this doesn't feel intuitive, there's going to be points where you're like brewing the wrong thing, and that's gonna feel really bad. So it will always try to get the thing that's closest to you, and hopefully that just feels intuitive enough, but I'm worried about that. The mapping it to the closest thing and giving you like an indicator of what you're looking at is maybe helpful. The thing is, it doesn't line up super well. It feels really bad. Was it ever possible I was looking at a diagonal? Yes. We should make it so you can't look at diagonal. You can only do cardinal direction. In which case we would get the coordinate of the current Oh, we fucked this up. Okay, get rid of all of this code because it's gross. I don't like it. Undo all of this. We shouldn't have a list of stuff we can interact with. That's silly. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Take me back. Country roads. Nope, none of that. Void. Yep. We can go back to this. Back to void. Okay, we're sort of back to where the game started. This is wrong. This is just not how this should be. I'm gonna come back and fix it in a second. Where did I set and unset this stuff? Add, remove. Okay, this goes back to just being interactable. Like this. This equals interactable area dot pair. No. Yeah. We'll do it like this. If interactable equals interactable area dot get parent. Interactable equals no. In case we somehow exit something else that we're not related to. Okay, for the update tool hitbox position, we're actually going to take the coordinates of the player, add the tool direction to that. Yeah. So var player coordinates equals tile map layer dot local to map. This is position. Tool coordinates is equal to player coordinates plus tool direction. Yeah. So this will go in one of the coordinate directions, right? Yeah, right, left, up, or down. Perfect. Then we say tool hitbox dot position equals to local the tool coordinates. Sorry, so it's tile map layer map to local tool coordinates. What do you hate about this? There we go. That should feel a lot more intuitive. I need collision shapes. Okay, that should feel much more intuitive. It doesn't at all. Why? I mean, it's only in 4 directions now. The thing is, like, sometimes I feel like it intersects with my body, which is kind of weird. But, like, you can see it mapping approximately. We need, like, a square in the game to let you know. Okay, let's say hypothetically this thing is like my square. Oh, Jesus. This feels, like, really unintuitive now. Actually, no, it just doesn't work yet. That's okay. If interactable dot interact. Let me turn off the collision shapes and see if I can like get to the computer and it feels fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. No. It definitely like lets you hit it from some weird angles, but I think this is actually okay. We literally just need like a thing that with that is attached to the tool hitbox. That's like a little red square, so you can sort of like Stardew Valley, so you can see like where you're going. If I try to plant this here, does it work? Ooh, that's very far away. How am I hitting that shape from here? Why is it so far away from me? I said I was like here? Wait, how the hell did I hit that plant from here? What the fuck? What? How? If I go here, does it? What the fuck? Is it clipping a little bit? I think it's clipping. 30 by 30. That should be clipping. Set this back to 32, 32. Yeah, 33. Okay. Now let's try it without it clipping. So now this should just be this guy. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Interesting. Otherwise, though, this feels like pretty good. This honestly feels like I can plant stuff like where I want to. Try this. Maybe it's not 100% accurate, but it doesn't feel too bad. Okay, we can put this over here. Start brewing. I want another keg. Oops. What the fuck? Oh, I want to press A here to buy something, not X. That's interesting. Thanks now. The controls feel a ton better like this time around than they have previously. Oops. Buy more of these. I accidentally bought some plots of soil. That's okay. All right, low-key getting kindling vibes from that menu, but otherwise we're okay here. Oh, nice. Here, here, here. Go here. Oh, you guys want some beers? Sure. Yeah. It's not perfect. It's a little janky, but it's a game jam. Nice. Can I actually keep up if I have like enough of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Items should be able to stack, by the way. It's kind of annoying that they don't. Like menu really hard. Nice. The answer to my question, by the way, was no, absolutely not. These need to spawn way slower. Actually have time to get around. Okay. Kind of keep up. We have money now. The game is like complete. That's kind of crazy. I want to add a child here. Sprite 2D. New 32 by 32. You Stardew Valley posting. How do you do a box? I need like a better red. Yep. And I'm going to say opacity 63%. That's not how that works. Ooh. Dude, I had a color. Give me this color. Why would you use a different color? Something like that. Maybe a little darker. Export as. Oh, I can just put this. I can put this in the sprite sheet. What does this look like on the grass tile? Yeah. Fine. Okay. Save that. Okay, we're gonna go here. Atlas texture. It's like 128 or something. 2 plus 30 plus 64. 32, 32, 32. Nice. Now we have a hitbox that lets you know where you're looking at. Nice. Like I said, it's a little janky. Maybe if you walked a little bit slower, it would actually feel better. That's an interesting thought. Maybe the other upgrades you can buy like move speed or something. It's helpful. It does work. You can see it. Maybe in the menu you can like turn it off or on if you think it's too obtrusive or something. You do menu. I just combined hops with hops. That's not good. I made a super beer. Why was I able to do that? Oh, because it's a set. It's a set. So it just already is in the set. I can't re-add it to the set. Oh no. So we say if new ingredients in combining in ingredients in brewing items dot keys turn no there. You can no longer create the super beer. I think you cannot combine hops with hops. Just not allowed to. I guess in the dictionary you could do like the amount. Kind of cool. Yeah, okay. All right, we're good now. No more creating a monstrosity. Okay. Well, that being said, I think that's a perfectly good spot for me to stop because I can feel my voice starting to hurt a little bit. That being said, I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. I might even work on this a little bit more today just to try to finish some stuff out. But other than that, yeah, I think I'm good. My voice kind of hurts. I have to fix my YouTube thing. I just realized it's been inting me all week. It makes so much sense. So I will do that by probably just turning off music on the YouTube track. Sorry, YouTubers. Yeah. All right. I gotta go. My voice hurts. Back tomorrow to finish the game. Thank you for watching, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, actually, we should host out, huh? Sure, why not? Nah, it's fine. I don't feel like it. All right, bye, everybody.